fucking stupid phone and computer. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. I am very warm. Emmy is just barely on time. Okay. I'm actually like really fucking sleepy too. Wow. Man, it was like, I'm so mad at my stupid phone, stupid Windows.
Flagma.
What?
Flagma.
Why? You gotta finish your craft.
I'm finishing it.
Like, every time I like opened up YouTube Studio, it'd be like, do you trust this computer? And I'm like, yes I do. I've said this like 5 times. I trust this fucking computer. Stop.
Is it hooking from your phone correctly? Because it could be a permissions issue with your phone.
Yeah, no, because the phone asks permission. No, it's every time I open it on my phone, it's saying like, do you trust this computer? And then I press yes, I trust it, and then I put in my password.
Yeah, it might have something to do with your phone's memory.
Which just doesn't trust you.
Possibly. That is not a fire alarm, that is just the air fryer beeping. Do not be alarmed.
Here.
Everyone should have an air fryer.
Hi, and
Yeah, air fryers are honestly amazing.
No, considering Windows Update happened when I told it not to, it's probably more about Windows Update fucking something up.
I got DirectX.
Oh no.
Oh man,
Oh,
we
no.
are off to a fantastic start tonight. Nah, but seriously, the air fryer I have is like also a toaster oven. So like,
yeah, same.
Yeah, it's like I use it for nearly everything.
Me too.
I don't think I've used my actual oven. Actually, no, I did use it last week. But besides that, before that, I haven't used it in like months.
The only thing I haven't tried with it yet is making a steak, which I hear is actually surprisingly good. I'm gonna try that.
I've reheated a steak using the air fry option.
How'd it go?
I kept it in too long.
Oh, what's that?
Shit.
My brother made a steak in the air fry. He said it was pretty good.
So it was very brown. So definitely don't reheat an already cooked steak for more than 5 minutes.
I had to like argue with my phone today.
The thing about this toaster oven though is that it bakes shit so fast. Like once it's done preheating, you put like a little like pizza in and it cooks like completely in like less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so good. Also, I don't know if y'all tried it, but homemade pizza slaps.
Oh no. Okay, yeah.
I've made frozen pizzas.
Kind of, Sato?
I haven't had a frozen pizza in a while though.
Oh, the chat's covered? Let me post my IP address.
It's mostly covered.
Alligator11 is my password.
That is so arbitrary.
I had to change it because it wasn't alligator123 wasn't strong enough. So it's alligator11 exclamation point.
My password is freesticks1989 at yahoo.com.
Alright, I didn't get to eat. So I have grapes. Sorry if you hear me eating.
Okay, let's get us in there before she gets another DX there.
Oh, okay.
quick before like a DC's or I have to go like water the lawn or something.
Harry, guess what?
Hi.
You're gonna get the thing today.
Why?
Because you were just so needy for it yesterday.
You can do whatever you want.
Can't right click that.
At the end of the day, I'll always be top DPS, whether you give it to me or you give it to someone else.
Wait, we're still on 3? What happened yesterday?
Let's not talk about it.
Did you
Emmy,
delete your brain?
You slept through all of it yesterday.
Holy shit, I must have been sleepy.
No, you just purge it from your brain, as we should have done. I wish I could purge this fight from the game.
Sorry, I was playing games with my, I wanted to put on a new hat.
Oh, what hat is it this time?
Same
Moogle?
hat.
No, I put on the Moogle, I made it the Valentine Moogle headband.
Oh.
I'm
I
seasonal.
started panicking that I forgot to put on my sect.
Sorry.
Not this X pack.
Maybe next.
How they go back and forth with astrology, yeah.
They can't ever make up their mind with Astro, can they?
Nope.
The cards keep going back and forth too. What do they do? Who knows? Anyway, mid.
Out.
Oh,
You know, if I want
yeah.
something different, I don't have to play a whole different class.
Left cindering, go right. Two.
I hope it's not COVID, and then just like maybe a cold.
I see
Oh,
somebody trying to go to the other side.
It's all coming back to me now.
Oh my god, it interrupted my cast. I'll be there in a sec.
Oh no, I'm really slowly waking up.
It interrupted it at 0.1. Garbage.
Hello, Zato1 of Guilty Gear fame.
Zaytos.
Do you play Zato?
To 3.
How you play Zeddy?
Please.
I didn't want to press that.
Sorry.
Garbage bowl.
Oh, mid, right?
Out. West.
Make sure to stack tight. Uh-oh. Man!
Left cindering, go out. Towards the wall.
What's your after? Prize won't be up for this one, sorry Z. You got it, okay.
I got it, yeah.
Nice. It's real good timing.
Mid?
I'm lagging.
Oh no.
Spread.
Don't say that.
Okay, thanks, Aika.
Behind like 2 GC.
Are you trying to die, Emmy?
I think he is.
Well, now you can reset it.
I.
I.
I realize there's no real damage going out for a while.
Yes, there is. But you need to be
Not on
healed
me.
for this. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
there's the
heal
fire
myself.
rain. What?
Let that.
Okay, well, you've died before and then blamed us, so.
I've only died right here.
Yeah,
Never
and
before.
we pre-heal and shield so that you don't die to
don't,
this.
Don't worry, I'll have full
Okay.
HP.
If you say so. I'm counting on that.
Get ready to move if you need to.
What the heck?
It was too big for me. Don't clip that.
M.
Clipped.
M.
Ah,
Hell.
I'm switching to theirs.
Yeah, do it. We gotta kill this one now.
Nah.
Oh!
Whoa!
Gather up shields.
I wasted a lot of shit for that, unfortunately.
I did too.
It's okay. And what matters is we got past it.
Yeah. Potions are up.
Oil and addle should be enough. Yeah. Here's everyone on 3. Teeth.
DPS.
Point these outward. For this, everyone to mid for Shiva. We reply sling this. Oh, actually, we have Veil up. I won't have to.
That might have been too early.
I'll still be around.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Hey, parties, stack. Alright. He's inside.
Tanks inside. Get ready for fountain.
If you are not a tank, get out. Fountains are coming up.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. I'll say it after this if we wipe.
East and west.
East and west.
Fuck! I wasn't paying attention. Oh.
AoE,
AoE,
focus.
AoE.
We're dead.
No, I'm fucking.
Oh.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Here
I.
I'll be.
Okay. Oh.
It doesn't matter, it has a damage up.
No, I didn't watch the timing. I was just didn't see that the next one that it was done with the one I was standing in. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just pay attention to your mechanic. Don't worry about anyone else.
What I was gonna ask Mimi and
sorry.
Mayu, would it be better if Mimi heals herself for the first, after the first hit from the tower? Would it be better if Mimi shields herself for that, doesn't heal herself for the second one, shields Mayu after the second hit, and then
No,
heals
there's,
herself?
There's Seraph going in the middle of that, so
Yeah.
it's just AoE healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, no, I just didn't realize that the fountain finished. And brain was sleepy slow. My bad. And that was so embarrassing. I'm like, oh wait, did the other one go away? I just did not process it. I'm just gonna blame being asleep.
Right, Cindering, go to 4. 4.
Is that rain? Jesus, it
4.
sounds like it's rain outside. I heard that there's gonna be snow though.
Okay, but you stay behind. Awesome. monsters.
Get to 3.
Likely I have to move Divine Veil around at the start there. I'm like weaving way too much out of this.
Mid. Stack.
It's tight. Leave.
Go towards mid, go towards mid.
Buster after.
Out.
Pairs.
What a dick.
I mean,
That's pretty mean.
Oh.
eventually I'll wake up and I'll stop being sleepy. And maybe I'll talk more to chat, but not right now. I'm very sleepy.
I'm sorry, Emmy.
Oh, you mean to Emmy?
It's okay. You're allowed to be mean to Emmy.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't forget to move if you're first in chain. Move now. Alright, everyone to mid. We are going to GCD AoE.
Oh, I don't know what we're attacking. P is getting really low.
Yeah. Let's do P then.
I'm just not gonna do anything. Sorry, Zato.
Including heal, please.
Sorry.
You're not gonna do anything.
You went the wrong way, Lockhead.
Block it? Block it.
Like
I sure did, yeah. It's nice to work.
Oh, Z, thank you!
Z with the save.
Holy shit.
I am very sorry about that. I got distracted at literally the worst time.
We're alive.
Don't worry, I got like spooked by the.
On the plus side, I now know that the new chicken stuff that my folks got is apparently very tasty. I'm glad they decided to tell me that during this part.
You guys have such a bad timing.
No fucking kidding.
Good thing add DPS doesn't count, because I actually stopped attacking them, like, before we got in trouble. I fucked up.
Don't fuck up.
I'm trying not to. The pressure's on.
Watch for teeth. DPS.
Dead for Shiva. Shiva and 2.
Stacks.
Parties.
Like, party.
Next inside. North and south. But no.
Oh, he got
It's
one.
over. Have my reach up, so it's over.
Yeah, that's the damage buff. I saw Z go into the tower, and I thought maybe that worked.
Good at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it my bird that hit you, Myri, or
No,
what
I
happened?
missed the heal.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. Did you like need a minute, or are you good?
No, come on.
Okay. Everyone else good?
Yeah.
The
Alright, let's get the spread.
bird.
Bread bird.
Turducken.
Up your epic. No, unfortunately, Zato, it was behind the bird on my screen.
I was gonna say, her camera's probably looking at herself.
Well, I mean, even if I'm looking towards mid, like, the bird's gonna be in the way. Because it's on the exact opposite side. Unfortunate. Nothing I can do
Don't worry.
about that.
I saw it, though. I thought it was clutch.
So thought that counts.
Left cinder wing, go to 2. 2.
Monsters.
Chat, I'm sleep. After you have to clear, I'll probably get up and stretch. I had a weird dream. And I was laying there at like 8:30 thinking like, what the fuck was that? But now I don't remember what it was. You know? Like, you know it was fucking weird, but you don't remember what happened.
Right cinder wing towards mid.
And that's why I woke up extra late. Sorry, I've been pretty bad about waking up to talk with chat before raid lately.
Out.
Pears. Viper, hi, how are you? We're dying. Trying to remember not to be unmuted.
You.
when-
You.
Controller's acting up lately too. Oh, you're not. Oh, that's good. That's good. Sorry, yeah, I'm trying to kind of focus, but not really.
Mayu.
What?
Oh,
Wrong
fuck.
bird, Mimi. Wrong bird, Mimi.
Hmm?
Wrong bird.
Never mind.
of weird lines going there.
You had
I
the
thought I was
seabird
the
and you went to be Mimi.
And you thought I was wrong?
I thought it was
I thought you were tethered to me, and I was tethered to the bird.
Sorry, I thought it was the D bird.
That's fine. We had lots of screw ups there. You know, like if you really want to be optimal, technically you start with you swap dance partners after the first one.
It's a pain.
I know.
Thank you for the bonk.
You would start with Emmy and then swap to me for subsequent.
Yeah, I died. I misread my
Actually, I think you would swap to him for nice shield for every 2-minute burst, and then swap back for in between bursts.
It'd be
I'm
nice
gonna
if
press
dance
2
partner.
GCDs to do that.
It'd be nice if dance partner swapping was as easy as cardio.
Yeah. Left cinder wing. Go right.
Pink brain.
Sorry, I should have called the number.
It's all good.
Emmy also got
It's
hit.
something I need to get better at.
Emmy also got hit.
I am 1. Oh, mad one. Busters.
I think I like that more, actually. Mistakes into miracles.
What?
No mistakes.
Only happy accidents.
Exactly.
No, I use a cooldown at the wrong time, but it actually makes the fires less stressful.
Mid? Shiva?
What, east, east, east?
Hello, Sprint. Why did you not pull off?
Tight, tight, tight. Right centering towards mid. Out.
Please don't jump, please don't jump, please don't jump. Fuck!
Emmy.
Of course he's disconnecting.
Oh, that was Laika.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, it begins.
Why?
I don't think it's worth even.
H.
Yeah, it could be salvageable still.
Just
I'm
as, I
talking
was,
to theirs.
just as I was about to complain about overcapping his spree because I was dancing.
Alright, you're out of the game now. Go ahead and log back in.
I'm waiting.
We're on second set of birds.
Ha!
Just go ahead and cast Earl B when we get to the mid.
Mad, come to me. Yep.
Don't forget to move if you're first in chain. Move now. Shit, everyone to mid. Go ahead and cast your LB. Let that shit rip.
Very small LP. It's only one.
Doesn't matter.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, we're gonna lose it. L, by the way.
We're about to take this L.
Kill K first.
I'm swapping to theirs.
Okay. I'm loading.
Letting everything rip here. fucking did it!
What the fuck?
Hi, I'm back.
Hi, back.
Welcome back.
Look, we cleared the fight without you.
Right?
Do you want me to? No, it's gonna fall off.
No, just take it.
Yeah.
We're
Make sure
healing anyway.
you're getting healed. By the way, potions are up.
Yeah. Don't forget to go on
There.
through for tank
That was
busters.
hard for the inconvenience.
Okay.
I think you missed the mitigation, probably.
Probably.
Go 1 on 3.
Weird.
When you get back up, don't forget your dance partner. It disappeared when you disconnected.
Teeth.
Wait, is that word? DPS?
Oh, how am I gonna do this? Thank you, Freecast.
Throw on a bid for Shiva. Shiva into
Bread.
No.
big parties.
Ah,
Oh, stack. Sorry.
Yeah, that one hadn't gone off yet. I thought you were guessing.
You're crazy. Slime
I am.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Tanks inside. Everyone else out.
Yeehaw.
Did Haru do a maneuver I didn't see?
No,
So
I was
what's-
just late. I was late and lazy. Back to sea.
Double AoEs, the tank busters.
Look at the fucking shields!
That's how you do it.
Yeah. The pro shit.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Busters.
Sometimes it just takes me longer to put 2 and 2 together, especially when it's early in the morning. For me.
That still hurts a lot, even with shields.
no, those shields fell off already.
Yeah, no, they don't last
Okay.
until they don't last that long.
Alright, tanks in range, north, everyone else south.
Yep. Addled.
It is go time.
Uh-oh. Good thing I addled.
That's your fate, Matt. Fate.
Ivak, why are
So we
you
have this many
here?
people up here.
We are missing a Leica and a blockhead.
Low.
Leica.
Fuck, I'm not north.
Nope.
We're telling you.
I'm not gonna move, but I'm gonna need a heal for the thing.
My god.
Positions.
I have one.
Yep, I got it. Nope. Yes, got it.
Holy shit!
LD is up. Heals auto.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Dark place southeast. Dark place southeast.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Get ready to stack up and move.
Move. 2, 3,
Fight parties.
4.
Stack.
Stay stacked. Get in for
Wide.
heals.
Everyone into this skull.
Sorry, my bubble, I placed it for myself.
Right? Teeth time. Teeth 2. Point these inside.
Are we gonna have enough DPS for this?
We might. Just focus on doing this. Potions will be back up soon anyway. 1's cardinals, 2 inner cards, 4 inside. Point teeth inside. It's on tanks and healers.
Wait till your teeth comes down.
Focus on mechanic. For Cosmos? Sweet.
Potions are up.
There's going to be Shiva circles. Not Shiva circles. It's gonna be out in either spread or stack. What the fuck?
Not enough mitigation.
Damn it, I'm sorry.
I got hit 55.
You're 57, my bad.
Sorry, I was all over the place then.
I got this.
We were so close.
That was my
Yeah.
bad, Emmy. I forgot about that feint. We get it this time.
Yeah.
Feint
you-
wouldn't have
You
helped.
survived that.
That was 62k.
That would have been a sick clear, though.
Sorry. I put soil down, but that's not enough.
Probably could have reprisal that. Oh well.
I would
Right, stop
usually
running
like
anyway.
panic like sucker there, so I was not.
Just
Like
because
it
our
have
full
me
health
muted?
doesn't mean we're...
Like, do you have me muted?
No, I just. No,
Okay.
I
He's
was
just-
all over the place after coming back.
That's fair.
Yeah, I thought it was north because the boss faces south there, and it's really disorientating.
I saw Blockhead and was like, oh, I'm in the right place.
Oh, I saw Emmy north for a second.
I really wish the boss didn't face south there.
Always go to 3. Blue marker.
Those are good recovery stats, though. Everyone knew what to do to adjust and everything.
That's true.
I didn't even have a rotation by the end. I was just
Pushing
hitting the buttons as they
buttons.
lit up.
Yeah,
I think
Everything was up.
we were okay DPS still.
hilarious. Out. Right wing, go to 4. 4 safe.
If y'all want, by the way, I did have that pull recorded, so I could like upload that.
I mean,
Fuck for the memories.
I'm
It's
always
okay.
recording.
I liked it.
Why do we have a chain strat?
Because I was sleepy and forgot. I'm number 1.
Scholar usually put a 4 GCD.
I don't know. Don't ask me to
It's like
count.
third.
I say definitely not this late.
3 or 4.
Because, yeah, usually, like, stuff like that goes up by 4 GCD.
I
I
just forgot. It's whatever.
yeah, I'm sleepy.
Don't worry, I forgot to do my secret strat there.
It's okay. I forgot to hit Astrodyne's here.
You fuck up and it turns out right.
Uh-huh.
What's
Okay.
Astro 9?
Happy little accidents or whatever. Mid.
Shiva. East.
I feel like every time it does Shiva, it makes us go here.
Just after cleaves.
Towards the wall.
Oh, I got lag spiked. Yay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Just watch when you get up so you don't move. Just eat it. Just eat it.
Mid.
Shiva.
Nice mentor crown, Micah. You're living up to that.
Can I just say that in terms of my rotation? I really hate when this boss jumps.
Your lag is making
Yeah.
you live up to your mentor crown, Micah.
I pretty much had to change my rotation around the
2?
3-minute mark.
I'm sorry, that might have been too mean. I'm sorry, Micah.
And it's appropriate for the crown, so.
It's a nice crown.
Did you get that, Burger King?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Leica.
I'll be honest, I did it so I could do Mentor and forgot to take the crown off.
You don't have to put it on, it automatically forces it on if you go into mentor.
No, I mean to do roulette.
No, it does it, it forces it
I-
on.
Let's focus on the birds.
Yeah, this is not important. Don't worry about it.
I'll move. I got them free casts.
We're fine, man.
First in the chain, move now. Good shit.
You and I don't know the other one for the other group.
Okay, go ahead and pull them out.
Kill T first. Kill T first.
Sure.
But we only got to phase 2.
No, you didn't. You got the limit cut.
I mean, we saw phase 2.
Seeing it's not the same as getting there.
Kill it.
Wouldn't mind going back to it though.
Someday. Maybe.
Potions. Potions. Mitigation.
Got nothing for this.
Maybe
I addled.
There's soil and a sucker, you're fine. Oh wait, no, the soil fell off. Fuck, I was too early! Fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Busters, busters, everyone on 3.
I didn't see any feints either.
I just got I got eager beaver and put soil down too fast.
My rotation is ruined. Good. DPS, point these out.
I need to remember during
Don't
that
wanna.
break. Tell Micah you don't have to put on the crown to do the roulette.
It's weird how these come down instantly, but the other ones don't.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's dumb.
Trying to be sneaky.
What's next? I forgot.
Shiva.
Thanks.
Shiva and Glory Plume. Light parties.
Oh my god. Interrupt my cast again one more time. See what happens.
We'll do less DPS.
Tanks inside.
Fuck around and find out.
Slimehead just dipped. It's like
I was gonna say! I thought we were gonna die!
I was getting ahead of myself.
No.
He's very eager to do everyone's favorite mechanic. Nice.
With
Great blade.
my shield. Woo!
That timing gets me very nervous.
Yeah, I saw that.
Troops are coming out now. Get ready.
I got the feint this time.
Oh, this might be bad.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Double dot in my bit there.
Oh.
Dipped rather. I'm probably only gonna have Sheltron for the tether.
I'll try my
Addled.
best.
I'm with my group.
I'm proud of you.
Lock it.
Development. Light parties. Overdose and then physicians.
You're going to have expedience, so be careful. It's for the it's for the book, not.
Can't leave Sheltron.
Why does it keep picking me?
I have to LD again.
Alright, everyone,
Oh,
get ready to
gonna
go to Dark Tornado.
North.
Stack up tight.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3,
It's a spread.
4.
I'll move out. Don't worry about me. I'll lose uptime here.
Fuck!
What the hell?
Around
HP.
the
Oh,
side of the-
wait. I think.
Yeah, that was
I think.
HP.
Did we
No, I
do-
got hit by 300,000, but I
I
think
only
that
got
was.
hit by, I only got hit by 1.
I think I got clipped.
Good job, Matt. You went east. You rock.
Wait, so how did y'all get hit play that? Were y'all in the tornado swirl?
No, no.
No.
I think I just clipped my UD.
Yeah, I was like way the fuck out. Did it still clip you?
I think. I don't know.
Mine said I got clipped by someone, but I didn't. I don't think I clipped anyone else because, like I said, he only got the regular.
I only got
Mimi.
one hit.
If this is the tornado, you should be on the other side of it. So just run. So like,
Where's
this is the tornado, right?
But nobody was there
I
anyway.
recognize.
You just go
You
by the
ran
picture.
into me.
Harry, just so
Yeah.
you don't panic. If it's spread there, I'll just go towards the wall.
Okay.
Just go up this way because like everyone else is running down that way.
I thought they were running the other way. I don't know. Sorry.
Alright, we good?
I think so.
Everyone understand what to do?
Yeah, we get there and hope it's stuck.
Right? Yeah, I'll just go into the assumption that you guys will move out of the way for me.
Yeah, you're a
Oh.
black mage, so we should be moving for you.
I mean, I've got all my free casts there, so I'm moving around running.
Also, like I was saying before, like you don't have to turn on the crown when you do mentor roulette. I never have it on.
Yes, you do. I see it on right now.
Okay.
I did not mean to LD, but whatever.
It should be, it'll be back up, don't worry.
Mid.
Right center wing. Go to 4.
I think Brain almost claimed me.
But it's 4.
I mean, I heard the 4 and I corrected, so.
The other 4. 4 are my 4.
And 1. Busters.
My tummy feels better from yesterday. I think probably something. I think maybe I bothered it with something. I was really not happy yesterday. My stomach was very bleh. But it's feeling a little better today,
Right center wing towards mid.
which is good. I don't think it was like hunger, but like I had bothered my stomach. In one way or another. Pears?
There's.
Oh my god, are you okay? Like an angry
Don't
dog.
even have to cast.
I'm keeping Umbral Hearts going, and I'm doing my thing where I can get an extra paradox.
Z.
Relation to RZ.
I also may or may not be struggling right now with my rotation.
Oh.
You and me both, dude.
I'm somehow doing more damage than I do normally, though, so whatever.
This entire ad phase is fucked for me.
Okay, I'm gonna. What am I? Okay.
Oof.
Don't worry, Haru. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, Mimi died too.
How did
That's a
I?
wash.
I don't know. I gotta be right back though.
Sorry, you said it like right as I moved.
Yeah. Usually I have plunge to make up for people going to their bird late, but I didn't, so I couldn't get there fast enough.
Yeah, I usually save a shield charge just for that. Intervention, rather. Intervene. I always get those two mixed up.
I don't know why the same exact word is 2 different skills on the same job.
Yeah, that's what fucks me up. I'm just gonna call it shield charge. Because that's what it is.
That's what it should have been called.
It's kind of like how I call Patches of Worms wings, just because it's shorthand.
Speaking of shield charge, you know what skill I completely forgot paladins have?
Shield bash.
Yes.
Because
It's so useful.
it's really good in ad face of Shiva, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's good
I'm
for
Do you
back.
not
engine
remember
too.
me just stunning everything?
No,
just
World
in
of
there
Darkness,
as
the
a check
Chimera
measure.
ads before the first boss.
The fact that it breaks your GCD is what's awful about it.
It's
It
really
doesn't
good on
anymore.
Heaven on High.
Oh, I imagine, yeah.
So
Something
don't
like
remove
that.
it, please.
If anything, bring back shield swipe. Yeah, bring that back. Where I get the proc and attack every time I block. Hell yeah.
Just have it be an AoE cleave in front of you. So it's like holy, but in a cone.
That'd
That'd be cool. That solves some of the paladins' mitigation problems. They just stun shit themselves. In dungeons.
Yeah, I would love to add a day, but it just depends on everyone's schedule.
What holiday? Japan has holidays like every freaking week.
I don't remember which holiday
Was
it
it White
is.
Day?
No, White Day's next
White
month,
Day is,
by the way.
That's in March, isn't it?
I think it's
You're
either
muted.
the Oh, I don't know. White Day is next month, but it's either the Emperor's birthday or something else. Like, there's 2
Who fucking
holidays.
cares?
Why is that a holiday? Who gives a shit?
We have President's Day.
We gotta wait 10 for my dance to come back.
Sorry. I could look.
Oh, we have to celebrate the daimyo. Quick.
Well, the Emperor's birthday used to be part
Okay.
of Golden Week, but now it's not. Because we got a new Emperor.
There's a new emperor? Oh shit.
Yeah, like last year.
Leica!
Oh no, this is the basically like Foundation
don't-
Day.
Don't pull yet, because like us seeing.
Are you kidding me? You said you were fine 2 seconds ago.
They
They're
probably
really
can't hear
gone. God
How you
damn.
can't hear me?
If
What
we
a
were
dick.
if we were in that pool, we'd be dead right now.
you. Yeah. Welcome back.
Liar over here saying he's ready.
Yeah,
We're
tomorrow's
never getting past this fight. It's
tomorrow's
over.
Nope.
National Foundation Day.
What the fuck is that?
It's like
I wanna be
Independence Day. It's when the nation was made.
I want to be an emperor.
Real
How do you
quick.
apply for that?
Real quick. Myria asked if Friday, Saturday works for you, Mimi.
No. Weekends are 10 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays, literally the only other day this week would be Monday. My Monday, your Sunday.
Our Sunday.
Yeah.
Would Sunday work then?
Your Sunday? Yes.
Let me do a ready check. Once Like is back in, of course. This ready check will be for if anyone can make it on Sunday.
Should we
It would be the same time as our what we normally
Maps
did for
night.
maps. Yeah, that's why I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, we could just sub out map night for
Yeah,
raids.
an extra. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Any other week I would be able to do I would be able to do tomorrow, but not this one.
I'm gonna hit yes, but I'm not gonna be happy about it when you hit send that ready check out.
Oh, it probably won't be a consistent thing as we get.
No,
more gear to
yeah,
share
I think
before
it's
then.
just we're just
Okay.
As we get more gear and more internet.
I am going to reiterate, this ready check is for if you can make it Sunday.
if you have to double check, we can also make sure. Oh, Okay.
Amy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm checking my schedule. I might have a date. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
He's
Oh.
fine. He's fine, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He comes and sits in my
I have a
fucking.
date Friday,
He doesn't even.
Saturday. Okay, Sunday I'm free.
You don't even You don't even join us for maps. You literally sit in my chat and make fun of us.
Because you have the date.
Ready to go.
See, I took that seriously. I thought you actually had like a work schedule. Man.
That late is a couple minutes late is fine.
Okay, let's go. Now with that out of the way.
Oh really, Enda?
Wait, no.
Being a couple minutes late isn't a big deal. So yeah,
No,
we
no,
should
no.
try for the Saturday.
Okay. I'll put it in the.
Sunday,
I'll put it in
Sunday.
text form as well.
Okay,
Me
thank you.
giving dance to Harry was obviously the problem, so it goes back to Emmy now.
The fuck is this?
Joey, you broke Laika's
You didn't
internet.
want it.
I don't want any buff. I'm clicking my buff off right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and focus on
Didn't
repair.
have it.
Yeah.
We have to clear right now because I just took off my maintenance manual. In protest.
Okay.
Your nose was bleeding, Jesus. Or you thought your nose was bleeding,
We
Jesus.
click off my spirit bind potion.
Oh, good point. Let's click that
I've
off for
had to
luck.
take the test twice while I was here.
Y'all aren't potting?
I am.
No, the Manuel.
Oh.
But thankfully, it was only the spit test.
I always carry spirit on Manuel's.
Yeah, I've never had to do the nose swap one, and I'm kind of grateful for that. I've heard it's painful. I hope it comes back negative though, and
Speaking of lag, guess who's getting lag spikes?
Shut
Stop!
up!
Phoenix is.
Please.
Oh, fucking wish.
Left cinder wing. A. Oh my god!
Ow.
That's unfortunate.
Teleport to the one person that's not there yet.
Why?
Should still be okay.
I should teleport to like a melee or something during that.
Good idea.
I'm 1.
5. Moves on to 1 from the critically acclaimed Guilty Gear.
Oh my god.
Fine.
I got spooky.
You gotta have faith.
DPS during that shouldn't even count, because those are technically ads.
They are.
I mean, I guess it might depend on
I know
who does
Gunbreaker
it
said
for
Civic
you.
delay double down for that.
Maybe if somebody, if the wrong person
I'm one
does
of them.
it, you know.
I almost made the same KFC joke I make every time you say double down.
God, they're good.
They are. East.
Tight.
Searing breeze. In.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Left
that's what
out.
What the fuck?
Out.
That's what I mean. Like, it probably depends on who does it.
My game is all sorts of messed up.
Today is not going well either. Jesus.
I think it's just this fight.
This is just God telling us.
I've just been lagging for a while now. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Shiva.
Out. Spread.
Sorry if you heard my phone there. It's telling me tomorrow I have an early shift.
M. You okay, Emmy?
Yeah. I'm good to go.
He missed the heals. Watch your tethers.
Don't forget to move your first and chain. Move now. Mid.
Good job.
Everyone to mid.
I don't know. What are you guys attacking?
Let's just do N.
On P.
Nope.
N, yay.
Kill P first.
Other way, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I was turning around, yeah. Usually start at C, I just got turned around. Please kill this so I don't use Valorant.
Yeah, I saw that.
Busters after this, don't forget. Turns
No
are also
soil.
up.
Yeah, I know. It went for the other hit.
Right,
Yeah.
Busters, everyone on 3.
I thought sucker would be enough. I was right.
And for teeth.
Yep.
Teeth.
This
Why?
please not be a thing.
TPS.
TPS. Point them out.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's fine.
fine.
It's weird, but fine.
Yeah, as long as they're pointing outward, it works.
I thought they tethered.
The second
You
ones
mean-
do.
You made me think that they did too. You got me nervous.
Shiva,
Center,
everyone
center.
hit. Flurry Plume. Either be spread or stack. Spread. I'll keep moving. Tanks inside.
We're going up Sarah because I accidentally hit Sarah.
Everyone out unless you're a tank.
But it should still be fine.
Let's see if Reprisal helps here at all. North and south. Oh no. Oh well, they'll live. It's a rotation thing, don't worry about it.
Fuck!
Everyone inside is going to be double raid wide.
Don't worry
I didn't
about
get it
it.
for some reason.
Oh,
I didn't get it.
need it. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, man.
Alright, everyone get ready for busters.
I clicked out of my screen when I was supposed to be dashing.
That sucks, dude.
That's why I screamed fuck.
Big raid wide coming up.
Addled.
Rainbow.
You got Sander.
Got wings too.
There we go.
Positions, everybody. Mostly directed at myself. It's a spread, by the way. I'm gonna go out just in case.
Save Mad Soul.
What?
Get them up. Might have the healer, it'll be this one. Spots after. Oh, but this works out. I'm gonna tank LB.
Okay.
Be okay.
Yep.
Too close inside, you have to get real inside Haru.
Matt was standing in my spot, so I tried adjusting.
Third place.
That was my fault.
Everyone to the tornado.
I don't have Swift.
Right.
Wait, we don't have Swift for a while.
To mitigate the hell out of this.
If it's stacked, healers are gonna die.
Spread. Might work out.
No.
Fade wides. Seal up.
I don't think so.
Oh, look how many people are dead.
How did we clip here, Z? Like, I'm stood still, and this is where our buddies are. Scuffed run anyway.
I mean, scuffed or not, a clear is a clear.
Yeah, I would like to. I'll be right back then if y'all
Yeah.
are over.
Do we want to back out while you restart then?
Yeah.
So we can reset the timer?
Yeah.
May as well. Do we want to go ahead and take our break now then?
Might as well. It's 8 o'clock.
No,
Alright.
it's 10. But yeah.
Well, that
No, it's
means...
1 a.m.
Alright, I'm gonna close this now. Here's my point of view during that pool where we salvaged almost everything except the end. You could also see
My man over here uploading videos in the middle of a raid.
Yeah, I do that. I look at my POVs to see where I can improve.
My internet doesn't like when I upload shit. And try to do other things.
In fairness, my fiber upload speed is like 800 MB, so...
Is that why Mad crash coursed into me at the end there? You couldn't see me?
Possibly?
That might be it, yeah. In that case, it's...
Because it
not
was
his fault at all.
red, and I was like, okay, Mad's over there by himself, and then he's like, vroom, right into me. I'm like, oh shit, to try to backdash it out of it, and it was too late.
Yeah, it's something to do with this graphics card, giving him shit.
Okay.
I wish I knew what the problem was.
Just get a 3090 forehead.
Yeah, let me spend 4 figures on that. Watch it be like a refurbished one that was used for Bitcoin mining or some shit.
Gross.
Yeah. It's like half of it is fried. Yo, that's cool though if your own model disappears and it's just a weapon floating.
Pretty sure the weapon would disappear with the model.
No, I've had stuff like that happen a few times, where if the game struggles to load stuff, like it'll load your items first instead of you.
That's
It's happened
weird.
very seldomly though. Yeah, I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere. Anyway, I thought of a new excuse as to why people are like, oh, how do you know this mechanic is coming? I'll just tell them my Alexander weapon told me. Because I can time stop.
What are you just making, Mom?
Yeah.
Chicken? Chicken and like rice?
Hmm?
Can I have some?
Fancy one.
No.
Who the hell is this?
You could see me in the club double guess myself. For the cleave.
I'm gonna go take a picture of my air fryer while we wait. You need to take a picture of yours.
That's right. Thank you for
I saw it.
Where the fuck is the source on this? Apparently they're making a drippy minion, but I don't trust Aitai Kuchi without a source. The title tweeters
Sorry about that.
and
I was
posts.
excited about the chicken.
Come on,
Is Mad back? I heard Haru wanted some chicken, and we don't have enough,
do.
sorry.
You can look at my messy countertop at the moment.
Are we posting air fryers?
Apparently they are.
I need to go take a pic.
No, unfortunately, I'm wearing clothes today.
That's why we can't clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I pretty much stopped going into my kitchen to do anything since I started farming Extreme Trials.
Oh my god. Why?
I gotta get 99 totems! Once the new one comes out, it's gonna be over. No one's gonna want to do that.
You still haven't gotten the 9 totems you need, Zodiac?
No, 10 totems. No, yesterday after raid, I did my normals, and then I went to sleep.
I think that's the exact same air fryer I have. I have to go check.
Yeah, Z's right. I don't need a kitchen. Okay.
Okay.
Mom said, I asked her mom, I asked mom how she's doing. She sends like an entire fucking essay. I should just respond to mucho texto.
TLDR.
She doesn't know TLDRs. She'll know what mucho texto means though.
Oh no. You could see a floating arm and a reflection. I doxed myself.
I thought that was 8 o'clock coffee canister on top of it until I opened it. Or whatever it's called.
8 o'clock is a coffee brand.
I know, that's what I wasn't sure if it was 8 o'clock or 8 in the morning, I forget the name.
I think it's 8 o'clock. I mean, everyone knows where I live, at least statewide. I never shut up about it. It sucks living here.
I actually don't remember. Where is it?
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna say it on stream, but...
I can meet you.
You can type it.
Very roundabout.
Just give us your latitude and longitude.
There you go.
I don't know what this means.
22nd state to be admitted to the U.S.
You said you weren't gonna say it.
You
Damn,
think
tricked me.
you think I know what that is?
I knew I see I was right.
Oh, okay.
was
Now,
right.
now that you say that, I remember now.
Speaking of Grubhub, I also have a $15 off $20 order from any place. I use the 15 off 25 convenience store. But this one's any place.
But yeah, this one you can air fry, you can roast, boil, bake. It's real nice. It's probably the utensil I use the most in the kitchen, besides my can opener.
Buying things with cans.
Yeah. I mean, canned foods are like really cheap, so a lot
How
of
else are you supposed to get? How else are you supposed to eat bread?
Wait, what?
Red canned bread?
I mean, I'd rather not remember it.
What's that?
There was... I don't
Bread
know
in
if that's
a
still around.
Canned bread.
What the heck is that?
I know they definitely had it in like the 50s and 60s. I'm pretty sure it's not around anymore.
What the heck is this?
Canned bread.
No, but like... There's a lot of people who like live on the poverty line who basically live and die off of canned foods. So, you know, that's a big market.
Yeah, but canned bread is expensive.
Bread in general is expensive.
Yeah, it also doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, maybe that's why it's expensive.
I got a bunch of canned food though in my cupboard. Pantry.
Get you like 10 cans of various beans and peas and that'll last you a while.
I don't eat them. They're there though. In
Good
case,
stretch,
like, I'm
actually.
absolutely
What's
starving
stretch
and
at?
need something.
Bonk me if you
know,
want.
you season them and they're pretty good. Or you can
Yeah.
get like frozen peas. That's actually better.
She sent me the poop emoji. I'm blocking her.
I have a big bag of like frozen black eyed peas and purple whole peas that I make.
The band?
No, I do not have them captive in my refrigerator.
Well, obviously they wouldn't be in your fridge. They'd be in your freezer because you said they're frozen.
Yeah, I have them in the fridge because they said the R word slur.
Yikes. Well, so did Green Day.
I mean, Green Day also sucks.
What?
Listen,
Dookie was their best album.
Oh no, he's a dookie head. That's so unfortunate. No one's perfect.
Now, can you say that in the way of that one guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog saying it?
What?
The one
The
that
fish?
No, it's not the fish. It's like that weird like head thing when Courage opens his door and says you're not perfect. The one that everyone posts about like traumatic childhood stuff.
I don't remember what he sounded like.
Am I gonna have to fucking post the clip?
I feel
All I
like
know is the
watching
fish.
watching Courage was traumatic in itself.
Yeah.
Courage was a great show.
Yeah.
The pilot episode actually like scared me, like made me cry.
That was,
really?
Yeah, the pilot was the one with the chicken, wasn't it?
Yeah, the chicken.
With a gun.
Uh-huh. It wasn't the gun that scared me. It was like it was the beady eyes that like when they were turning into chickens that like made me cry.
Oh yeah. I remember the pilot being out for a while before they actually made the show like adapted. The
that
pilot
was a
just
lot.
like floated around for a while.
I only have like very vague memories of it.
There's also like the Kids Next Door pilot that they aired a while ago that took like a whole 5-6 years to greenlight.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the very clearly not gay best buddies on lifeguard duty.
I don't remember this.
Bros.
It's dudes being bros.
I remember watching Kids Next Door as a teenager, thinking, "Wow, I hate kids that hate adults because it is very immature." And now, as an adult, yeah, they were right.
What?
Fuck adults.
Oh.
Hate 'em.
These are all fucking like potato quality, not a good kind of potato.
Not a lalafell.
Okay, I guess this one we'll have to do.
I'm not watching it now.
Yeah,
Here
what
you
time
go.
do you want to go back? Whenever Mimi unmutes herself.
Oh, I thought it was
I'm back.
unmuted. Oops.
She's talking shit about us on her stream.
Oh.
Like keep her stream open while we're raiding.
Who the fuck lives in the 22nd state of the U.S.?
And I also have a Vortex Pro, by the way. It's a good
Hey.
machine.
It is. I use that thing nearly every day.
Very good.
I'm gonna go use mine right now. I'm not even hungry. Just gonna turn it on. Run up my electricity bill.
What?
Why?
Just heat up your room with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Make food and heat up your room. That's very economical. Except
I'll
to
turn
like,
the gain. I'll turn the gain up on my mic so you guys can hear it because it's like a fucking jet engine.
just have the jet engine ASMR going.
No, I was
Like
just
what-
playing with my bunk thingy.
Tornado comes out, you hear like jet turbines firing. Alright, who put kerosene in Haru's room again?
I need some water.
Mood. I actually have water. I woke up today and I was like processing what I thought was a bizarre dream, but I don't actually remember what it was. I was just like, that was fucking weird. I don't know what it was anymore, but it was fucking weird. And that's why I was late. Well, later
Okay,
than
don't
usual.
worry.
Was I was not muted. Okay, nobody care. Got it.
I just realized you can see the very mom-ass decoration on the wall back there, the live, love, laugh shit. But it's a mason jar, so it's different.
I'm back from the bathroom.
What'd you find?
I'm ready. I just gotta turn off
My will
That-
to live.
my
That
phone.
one's actually nice. 'cause
Ooh, nice. That's a good find.
that one's actually nice because a friend of the family actually made that for my mother. So, you know, it has that extra going for it.
We have live, laugh, love pillows at my mom's house.
That's infinitely worse than what I just said, so...
She tried giving them to me. She's like, I got you I got you a gift for your house for your couch. And then like I saw it's a pillow. I'm like, okay, cool, a pillow. And then she like pulls it out of the bag and it just says live, laugh, love. I'm like,
Did you tell her that you're not on menopause?
I was like, I don't really think these go very well with my couch, and I already have pillows, so why don't you keep it? So now it's there on her couch whenever I visit.
Was there to haunt you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they only make those designs because, like, people buy them, you know? So, like...
That's true.
No,
I mean...
there's a lot of things people don't buy.
I mean, okay. But you know that people buy the live, laugh, love ones.
I
And,
mean,
like...
Spencer's made a business out of that.
And, like... What is it? It's also a matter of, like, oh, well, they're good color, and they're not really offensive or anything terrible, so I'll buy those.
They're offensive to my sensibilities.
I'm focused. I'm sorry, Zato. Focused for me also means slightly unfocused for other people.
Oh man, I was so out of it yesterday.
Did you figure out what it was?
like- Yeah, I was just
Like a
little
food.
anemic.
That was early.
Ah!
I started my I'm so sorry.
Please
Focus.
focus.
That was already.
Well, this is the clear. Bonk. Actually, I didn't get a balance, no clear.
I'm so fucking angry.
Did your internet?
Oh no.
No, I'm back.
Just in time to get hit. Right Cinderwing, go to... I don't know where right is.
4.
Oh, I was very clearly out of that, but okay.
I was at
Go
the...
to the other side.
I was at the exact
Oh.
angle where I couldn't see it because of the way marks.
Ominous. Go to the other side. Accursed 2.
I am 2 GCDs behind.
I'm sorry.
Same.
I went to precast and I was very eager.
3, everybody. Buster.
What made me pull with a dot?
No. Where's Broil? I was very early. Mid? Oh. That tight.
Wow.
I just gave you a...
Yeah.
Quick, give me the card.
Right Cinderwing, go in, go in.
Mid.
Transfer the card to me.
Make sure you're not gonna get the tank thing.
Bonk.
Starting there is a bad idea. Got it.
Wow, Shiva every time.
Invader? What is that? I've never played Dark Souls. What is that, Endo? I. How did Emmy not get any of the fucking heals?
He's doing it intentionally. He's meditating over there.
Okay.
But you know, he insists he doesn't need the heal, so...
As long as he's got blood for blood.
Called it what?
Bloodbath?
Bloodbath.
Blood for blood, I wish!
What's that?
Not Heaven's Word anymore.
Sorry.
That'd be awesome.
I'm thinking of better times.
Yeah,
Pay
true.
attention to your tellers. Where's...
Forget to move your first and chain.
Mad's gonna die.
Oh no, Z's dead. Fuck.
I'm gonna do this. While Z reestablishes aggro. Emmy's bringing it north. Good boy.
I got pecked.
There's no way for me to get enmity on both.
Okay. I'm just gonna eat Wolverine.
Yeah, a tank dies there. It's
pretty much a wash.
yeah.
If just one person dies, it's savable. Like, we have done it with one tank dying.
I
Yeah.
mean, you did it with me DC'd the entire time.
DPS is fine. It's when the tanks die, then it's dicey.
We shouldn't really plan for that to happen, but
agree.
if you have an invuln, you have followed, I guess. Just tank all of them, I don't know. But
Oh,
Actually-
he's always using hollow.
Yeah, just last pull I didn't because I was kind of shocked at 2 people dying there.
Yeah, Matt was on the wrong side, and then I don't know how Zato dodged from it.
I got clipped by my
Okay. I know Zato was.
after
I knew Matt was gonna die because my bird went through him, so he got the thing. So I knew he was gonna fall.
I'm gonna reiterate, if you want to dodge a bird, just move backwards.
No, it wasn't that.
I was way too far back. I could not move back. I had to move to the side, and I moved too
Yeah.
slow.
I usually move as far back as I can.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. The tether's like, you don't have to be that far out.
Yeah, it's just habit for me.
Yeah. Matt was just standing in between the bird and me, and I'm like, well, okay, bird's just gonna go through you then.
It's because I moved late. He moved late.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's last pull, so don't worry about it. I'll just pull now.
Wow, the worst pattern.
Left cinder, in towards center, in towards mid.
Chef's kiss placement there. Mwah.
Eva?
Fuck.
Stack.
Right towards mid.
Neighbors next door have been making a lot of noise lately. Like last night there were lots of thud noises. Pears. Oh wait, I'm blind.
No. You.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm blind.
It's not just you. It's fine.
My heart wanted to believe it was pears.
Ugh, I'm going the wrong way.
Forget to move for your first and chain. You ready? Move now. Good shit. To mid.
Looks like it's gonna be Z and Y.
1, 2. All right, everyone, back to your positions.
Don't kill them too fast.
Why'd you keep going that way?
Don't kill ours yet. Don't kill Zara yet. No way I keep going that way.
Watch, don't. Okay, now. I see everyone like running over.
Yeah.
I'll try to be consistent about where I move there. I'll try to start at C or something.
You usually are. What's with today?
I don't know.
We're all off today.
I think it's like an all thing. It's just I'm focusing too much on other aspects of that. Alright, Tank Buster, everyone on 3.
I don't know, I feel great today.
I do too.
I'm
I have a funny
tired.
story for later.
Okay.
Completely irrelevant.
For one, I don't feel like I got vibrated out of my chair today. That said, that
Chief.
Divine Bell is going to drop.
DPS again.
I could get hit by something if you want. Don't do what I'm doing for second heat, by the way.
Diva. I will reprisal this since Vale's down.
Get ready.
Deck
Stacks.
parties.
Time for fountain, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Inside, everyone else out.
I don't know why, but I thought there was a tank buster.
It's gonna be later.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
North and south. Very wide. Few people did not get it.
Yeah, Maya's gonna
Oh,
need
for
help.
fuck's sake!
And
I'm
Matt.
too early. Sorry.
Busters.
Like a move back.
I'm not gonna go to Adel. No, I'll be fine. Never mind.
So,
Tanks in range north, everyone else south. Fight parties. Stack. Bet number 2, positions after.
You'll have expedience. Don't run yourself into the fire.
Good shit. Find Dark Tornado. Everyone focus, please. Stack up tight. Nice. Light parties again. 4. Positions.
Stacks.
Stay stacked. There's a raid white coming up. Heal up. Heal up.
Bubble's over here if you want to try to be in it. Thanks.
It's time for teeth.
Remember pointing them inward?
I'm saving Vale.
I am north.
You are.
Remember you need to wait for your tooth to come down.
Tanks and
DPS.
healers? No, it's DPS, I'm sorry. Point these in.
Well, this worked.
Do not forget to mitigate this.
You can feint this if you want, Matt.
I got it. I got it.
I addled as well.
And Sunba.
Alright, don't get too excited. Everyone to mid is going to be out. Then spread or stack. You have Divine Veil for this just in case. I'm also going to reprisal just for the extra bit.
Out now.
Just go ahead and move out.
Spread.
Spread.
Okay, this is salvageable. Alright, pairs or spread? And of
Pairs.
course it's pairs.
Leica, pair with me, Leica.
This is good. This is good.
I'm gonna have to
Don't
hard.
forget aggro. Yeah, that's fine. Don't forget to aggro.
I got a double pair. It wasn't in time.
Get mid.
Shiva.
What do we use LB on?
It's pairs. That way people
Northeast,
die.
northeast.
Let's fucking bird.
Steering breeze. Get ready to move.
Enough.
Sheesh.
I was trying to hit the LV, I was like, where is it?
Sheesh.
I don't want anyone ever saying tank LB is worthless ever again.
Did you tank LB during the spread?
During the
Yes.
yeah.
It's pairs. People were gonna die if I didn't.
Well,
Pairs?
yeah. We weren't sure if we were all gonna pair up correctly or what have you.
I got the dead pair. That's how I died.
Yeah. Pants. Only Mad needs pants according to the chart, but Mad needs them, so Mad gets them. Hat. Nobody needs it.
Did Z get his hat?
Oh yeah, Z, did you get your samurai hat? Okay. I think I already got... Oh, let me check.
Yeah, and then I guess DPS keep rolling on the weapon if they don't have it.
No, it's going to you or Mad.
What about you?
Well, I'm getting the
I'm
pants,
not
so someone
taking
else
it
can
before
get
one
them.
of you two.
What are you saying,
Okay.
Matt?
I'm getting the pants, so
Yes.
I'm not gonna take two
Or
pieces.
Harry, you can get the upgrade then.
Okay.
I'll
rolled
just
on
roll,
it,
I'll
so-
roll on Twine.
Yeah. I'll just roll greed so Twine doesn't fall.
I rolled a 2.
So wait, Joey's
roll,
getting the upgrade?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Twine is free for all.
Head, is that free for all then?
The head is free for all, yeah.
But I should have rolled on the hat. Gotta collect coffers.
69.
Did you win with the sex number?
I won with the sex number.
Alright, so Matt got the pants that he needed. Who got the twine?
You can knock off one from me.
Emmy got the
Definitely
Twine.
not. I was gonna say definitely not Leica.
And then... Hat doesn't matter.
For that, Z, I probably could have moved a bit more to accommodate you, so that's probably my fault.
I was in between Emmy and Mad. I went north like everybody else does, but no one fucking moves. Like, if
Yeah, we
I
were
don't know,
sandwiched,
whatever.
Z.
I literally
Go
had nowhere to
anywhere.
fucking go.
Yeah, I know.
Weren't we supposed to swap light parties for that so that the melees are with healers for that and then...
No, we don't.
No?
No.
I don't think we ever did it for that one.
We can, because that's actually a better idea than
I
what
was
we're
gonna-
doing now.
That's what I thought we were doing. Yeah.
All the melee were going for uptime, so everyone was kind of squished up there.
No,
It's
I
in the
didn't go for
middle,
uptime.
I think we should do that then for spread, definitely. Have the melee be with healer south so that they can actually be inside and get uptime.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
only
no,
for
we,
the,
we did
only for that
plan
one
that.
though. Yeah, only
That's
for
what-
that one though.
That's what that spread diagram is.
Yeah.
I
We
think.
just
I
forget.
knew something felt off. As soon as you said like all the melee were up there, I'm like, wait a minute.
It's okay. We're fucking done with the bird for this week, thank God.
We'll think about it if we run into
Well-
trouble again.
Yeah.
Well, what should happen is the explosion should go off in the middle, and then the melee and the tank should take a corner of the boss before the AoE drops. You have time.
Well, the
You have
melees
time
can
to
just
move.
run straight through as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So like we can just have the next time we'll just have me and Matt just run through, and the tanks stay on the corners or on the outside.
That sounds like a really good idea, actually. Yeah.
Does anyone happen to remember where the fuck the logs folder is?
It's in some like app data roaming one. You can open up your ACT and see where it's saved to, I think.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Let's check Abacus.
We'll take the same positions for that next week, Matt. So you'll take
Yeah,
east.
I'll
take
go
west.
east. Okay.
Joy, where are you at?
So that way both tanks can stay on the boss as well.
Yeah, remember
be
you
nice.
can run through its hitbox. You don't have to go around.
The problem is we all
that's
stayed
the
on the
harder thing.
side. We all stayed on the edge, so we were all kind of bunched up
And then
there.
you also all stood still. Like we were safe. We weren't safe. You keep moving. Matt just stood there and let me die and didn't move to the left at all. Just keep going. Just if you're not gonna attack, you weren't even attacking. Like if you're not gonna attack, just run and don't stop. Just run, bitch.
It won't happen next week.
What the fuck? Move, bitch!
Exactly.
I'm just doing what I do for the normal stack. And I go forward.
And
You didn't go forward. No, everybody
One
was
step.
out. Literally, everybody was out on the edge, and I had nowhere to go.
You know, I'm over here thinking our group down south was like, wow, we actually didn't run each other over this time.
We're usually fine. I just don't know what happened there.
This is interesting because it's not... Okay, now it's showing log. That's weird. Also, I found out what the problem was. Apparently the first tab is live log now, and that's what confused me.
Oh.
So it was telling me to choose a folder, and I was like, where the fuck are my logs?
Oh, where you want to live log it too?
It made live log the initial tab when you open it up now, instead of upload a log on a Abacus thing.
Yeah, I understood that, but that's never mind.
I think
Never
I'm gonna.
mind. Alright, this is
Never
if you're
mind.
done getting
Also
your
never
gear
mind.
ready.
Wait, we're not done?
No.
That wasn't the final fight? What's going on here?
Yeah, sure, I
Wait,
need to
there's
repair.
more.
Give me a second.
There's more? Oh no.
I'm kind of glad it's not the final fight, because I really do not want to end a tier on that.
Okay, I'm gonna turn numbers off. I don't want to look at it while we're frogging.
Oh yeah, Z, you saw what I said earlier, right? Like, I think it was yesterday or the day before, about the tank buster.
I'm ready now.
So you take the first hit, and I vote to take the second. The second hit does not apply.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you don't have to vote it back. I'll just hold it.
I'm ready, Mimi.
Okay.
Do we want to try the thing we were talking about with the
Yes.
rod and tethers? Okay,
Yes.
let's get that done then.
What do you mean, what thing?
Okay,
You were part of the whole conversation too. It's not even like you were ignoring it, didn't do anything.
I just forgot.
Let me explain it, and then can you correct me if I'm wrong, or do you have what? Huh?
It would probably be better if someone who remembered the entire conversation and the
Okay.
context of it did it.
Basically, we are all going to go south.
Oh, that thing! Now I remember!
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
yes. The people that get tethered second are going to stand farther south than the rest of the group because they are not going to take tether. Basically, if you don't need rut, you are standing closer to the bus. If you don't need tether, you are standing farther away from the bus. But we're all going to be south.
What if you don't need both?
Then you stand out and you stay the fuck out. If you need
Not
both,
necessarily.
you go in and you stay the fuck in.
If you don't need rot, you start in, and then
Yeah.
when someone grabs your rot, you move out of the boss, and then someone's going to grab your tether, and then the tethers are gonna fuck off. You can just stay south. So I'll type off the basic need for it.
Yeah,
quick.
can you
What?
Oh no, you go.
For grabbing rot, we do need a priority order of who goes in and grabs it first, because we're doing it one by one.
Because
Is
if
there-
you're all going at once, you're all going to pass it between each other, and then
Or you can just run in and run in a little bit farther north once you get it.
Like run through.
Yeah, and stand underneath the hitbox.
I'm probably gonna need to do this a few times to get the actual movement down, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
the first blood rake determines tether, right? And then the second one determines rot.
No, the second
Opposite.
one, the second tether determines tether. That's why the people that get the second tether stand behind everybody.
Okay.
Because they are going to have the tether and pass it to the people that are going to take the tether off of them. If they don't take both.
Well, not necessarily. They need to.
Yeah,
They need
Yeah,
to see.
if they don't
Yeah.
take both. If they don't take both.
Okay. I see.
Now, with how big the AoEs are, is it possible to max melee and like Protean it or no?
Yeah,
Probably.
Okay.
yeah. That's what the toolboxes say.
Okay.
You can do like the melees on the west and east, and the tanks on the northwest, northeast.
I'll grab northeast then, so we can keep it
Becca,
consistent
no.
with
Don't
Peter
do it,
Yes.
Z.
No.
Don't do it.
Did I say something to make you angry? Sorry.
No, Zato was just contemplating the spikes.
The sonic spikes.
Where are my
Wow.
rings?
I mean, at least we're not underwater, right?
I have no recollection of this place.
Yet.
Honestly, same me. I mean.
Oh, and then for Pineax, we
Mm.
can just drag it between between thunder and fire.
Yes.
Yeah. On a cardinal. We should be able to survive just going to the cardinal rather than going all the way to the inter and then running around.
It seems like it does less damage than it does in normal. The thunder
My
explosion.
death is imminent.
Or maybe
I'm in
because we're
danger.
mitigating more.
I'm just so fucking glad we're done with that bird.
I know, right?
What bird?
Tuesday's only
Actually-
5 days away.
Charging in.
Heavy.
DPS?
So DPS needs rock.
No.
No.
Healers and
Okay,
DPS
yes
can-
they do because of this, yeah.
Say so if you don't need rot, stand in the boss. If you don't need
Tanks and
rot, stand in
healers
the boss.
In the boss.
Okay? If you have rot, go out. If you need tether, stay in.
I got one.
I don't know who needs tether. I wasn't paying attention.
Someone fucked that up because
I still have rod.
Ow.
I was just sitting there like, someone please take my rod.
Yeah, don't spread. Just stand on top of each other.
Okay.
Don't fear each other.
It's
You got-
like the tank tethers where only one, you're not gonna pass it to somebody else immediately, so they can just run through. So don't move if you have rot and are passing it. Just let somebody take it off of you. Just let them run through.
Okay.
see that's the tethers though. The rot will instantly pass if you're all
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If you don't need rot and you're standing in and you have rot, it's gonna pass to someone instantly, give you the debuff so you can't get it again, and then it's just gonna go like that until someone that needs rot gets it and moves back out.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm trying to say is that like it doesn't double up. So
Yeah.
if people with rot are standing in a pile, somebody without rot is going to run through and pick one up. You don't hesitate, don't stand there. The group that's stacked, don't spread. Just one at a time, just have someone run through.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. I ran in and I didn't get a rot pass to me.
Because everyone is spread out too.
Oh, right, okay.
Like
Let's-
that's what I'm saying. Just hug each other. Don't be afraid to stand near someone. If you're standing next to someone with a tether, that's fine. People are gonna grab tethers and leave. People are gonna grab the rots and leave.
The only thing I got confused with is I forgot who was taking the tethers, so I just stood there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. You made me doubt myself when I
Forgot.
said DPS need drop.
Because the first blood rake is for tethers, the second blood rake is for rot.
Yeah,
so we
that's
didn't
what
know yet.
I thought.
Yeah. It's not always
Oh.
opposites.
Okay.
So
the-
DPS needed tethers there, not rot.
Okay, so first blood rake is who needs a tether, or who.
So
Fuck.
the blood rake goes on who should not take the tether.
Look at this asshole.
light goes.
Whatever. Let's explain it. Well, I guess we have time to talk about it now. So first tether, first blood rake is who does not need tether.
Yep.
Second blood rake is who does not need rot.
Yep.
I'm gonna need sticky notes for this.
Yeah, I'm also gonna need this.
I lost my sticky notes. I don't even want to play anymore.
Who wants to babysit me and just tell me what to do?
No.
Yeah, I guess I misunderstood what I read from the, I think I was looking at Salteds or something. My bad.
Don't worry, I'm confused too.
In the distance, don't worry, I'm confused too. We understood it.
Let me read the strategy guide really quick. I picked up from GameStop.
It might have been the toolbox though, actually, since there's like a wall of fucking text for each.
Yo, it's literally mucho texto!
Yeah.
In my case, you can't even fucking read the text.
So, the reminder is the first blood rake is for you don't want the tether, and the second blood rake is you don't want the rot. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I'm the one that figured this out, but I forgot.
So I'm a little bit confused there because I'm DPS who needed rot. I didn't pick up a rot and I survived.
Well, I mean, if you don't take damage, you're not gonna die.
Because it's not you that will die. You're saving.
Oh
the
yeah,
tank
yeah,
and
yeah,
healer,
no, yeah. It's yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm thinking backwards.
It's not about you.
Sorry. Sometimes it's gotta be.
Let's not worry about the semantics of it and just try to get the mechanic down. Or rather, the movement for the mechanic.
Okay.
Okay, taking notes. It's like I'm fucking in class again.
Notes on our PC, like with Mimi.
I can't do that anymore. I've got a.
Harder was the one that had like 10 stickies for Thornton.
It was like 12 or more.
Why don't you get a second monitor?
I do have a second monitor. I've got borderless monitors now.
You know, if you use these... Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know.
You could get a board that you put behind your screen, around your screen, and next to it.
Yeah, get like a whiteboard or a chalkboard. Be like a teacher.
I'll get my Avengers movie poster.
Like your car's brand notebook from 20 years ago.
Okay, tanks and healers do not need rot, so they are going to stand in first.
No.
Yes.
Tether, we don't need tether.
Oh no tether, so they stand out. They stand out first. Who got rot? What was rot? Oh, okay. DPS does not need rot, so we are going to stand in.
I need to grab a lot. Okay.
Okay, and now DPS stand out because we need to get tethers.
Yeah, we can stay in and then.
I got a thingy.
Oh no, yeah, I did that wrong. Sorry.
I still have rot.
Wait, I'm not supposed to have a thingy, aren't I? Oops.
So the
I
people
think
who need rot,
I ran through the group like 3 times and did not pick up anything.
because you had the miscast where you can't get it again.
Yeah, I had miscast.
So when you're down south waiting to grab a rot, spread out a little so you don't grab it off of another healer or tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, let's say for example, this diamond shape that we're standing on, we could like do like quadrants.
Yeah.
Like one right here, another right here, one here, and one here.
Mm-mm.
Would that work?
Yeah, that should.
Yeah, because I think I had it and I ran to the left and then I dropped it again, so I tried to run back in to get it.
Yeah, you can't
couldn't
get it again. Yeah.
So someone
I want-
picked it off of me when I ran to the left.
That was
I
also
want to
miscast.
say this seems a lot more convoluted than what we were doing before.
What we were doing before runs into the problem if someone needs to run around the entire boss.
Me, last time we did that, I had to run south every single time to get it off of a
Yeah.
DPS.
Once we get it down, it shouldn't be that bad. It's just
Yeah.
right
No,
now we're throwing things.
Um,
It's fine. I was just saying. I mean, the guides I was looking at were all saying protein spots and then just step in or out of hitbox based on that. But I've not seen this method done.
This is the toolbox that we sent last week.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay, so Blockhead, can you reiterate what you were saying about the quadrants, like what we're gonna do?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't have to be like strictly this far out, but let's say generally speaking, like this group, this area here where I'm running around in, around this triangle, you could probably do quadrant-based positioning, like one here, one here, one here, and one here. It doesn't have to be that far out, but like, you know, just as a baseline.
I think we should fan out instead of doing quadrants.
Fanning out might work too, yeah.
Because
yeah.
then like the person in the back could run through the person in front and then lose it.
That's true. So then in that case, we could probably do like...
Do a light party protean?
I
Yeah,
guess,
that works.
Yeah.
Where we... Yeah, it's just tanks and healers have to have a thing, and then...
What is
Oh.
happening?
Yeah, I don't know what 4 numbers are for.
This is your
It's
fanning out
the-
spot
we're-
for rot.
Pretend the people with rot are standing like right here.
Mhm.
So everybody that is going to pick it up has their own little protean.
Okay, and then we just go in one at a time,
Yeah.
quickly, preferably.
Maybe here
I-
then. Okay.
Like I don't want to like throw a nail in this whole thing, but would it not just be easier for everybody to stand mid and then people who need to pick up are just max melee around
That's
the
what we're
hitbox?
doing.
That's what we're doing!
We're doing this because as soon as the mechanic starts, some people are gonna have rot that need to have rot, so we don't want to accidentally pass it and get miscast, which is what we were just talking about.
I'll go over here so Emmy can have that side, I guess.
So we
I
need
think
one.
Lyca should be here.
We need one DPS on each marker right
Yeah.
now.
And we can
then
work from...
either a tanker healer.
Sorry. I was gonna say we can also work from left to right as a priority system for who runs in first.
Yeah, I think that's what he was gonna say.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, we're good.
I wanted to say my brain thought before it left my head. I
Brain
think
thought.
so. Yeah, like tongue flaps. Emmy! No, you don't.
Let me see. If this doesn't work out, there is something that Choco sent me.
Is it the thing he sent in Crash? Because that's the same exact thing we're doing, except
Yeah.
the Japanese version of it.
The
Why,
YYPP.
whatever. I don't,
YYP?
that's
Billy.
it's the same exact strat.
It's the same exact strat, they just spread out more just so to make it easier to see who has it. That's the only reason I think they do it that way.
That's what I meant rather than just a line.
It wasn't supposed
could
to be like
we could
a
just do
straight
cardinals
line.
around
It
the
is
boss,
Yeah.
just
like
a...
Curved line. It's a
We
smiley!
said Protean Lyca? What's a Protean Lyca? It's not a straight line.
Yeah, but where are the proteins gonna go? Like, are we matching colors with what we just did? Or...
Can we not argue about that and just try out the strat we just talked about?
Well, yeah,
instead of-
that's what I'm trying to say, Blockhead. We've got the pairs, but where are we standing?
Around
So-
3.
We're standing south of the boss, lined up, like lined up around the boss. If you are out, and if you're in and you need to get rid of your rot, you're standing inside that boss's hitbox. You're huffing his ass as hard as you can.
I didn't need that image.
I'm just saying, like, instead of just getting into like semantics and petty arguments, we should focus on the mechanic and discussing it.
I
That's I
I
mean,
think Lyke is
that's-
just trying
that's
to
what I'm
understand
discussing.
what's going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to discuss what's going on. I'm not arguing semantics. I'm trying to find out what I actually have to do.
So,
So-
what happens is,
You go.
let me check. So first blood rate goes out. I'm just going to use random examples. Do not correct me and say it can go to either or you can go both.
yeah.
So first blood rake goes out. DPS get tethered to first blood rake. They are not going to get the tether. Ergo, the DPS are going to want to go in later. Go out later, sorry. The second blood rake is going to go out. It's going to tether to tanks and healers. They do not want rot. So going into that mechanic, the tanks and healers are going to want to stand in the boss's hitbox. The DPS are going to stand out, fanned out, generally around his like max melee range south. Fanning out like that.
That I understand. That I understand. What I'm trying to say is, how are we deciding who stands where?
That's
Based
literally
on-
why we just fanned out and made these.
Okay.
We just stood on numbers.
So, okay. So if you need rot, you're gonna stand on those spots. The spots are fanned around that starting point. If you need rot, you're gonna start there. Yeah?
We just go in left to right.
Yeah. And then
Emmy
you're gonna
goes
go.
in, Emmy goes in first. You go in. Mad goes in. I go in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you, yeah, that's what that was for. If you need rot, you're gonna start on those in those positions, and then we'll move, and you'll move in if you need to grab it. If you don't already start with it. Does that make sense, Laika?
I think I'm just gonna have to do it.
Okay.
Try it.
It's something we're gonna have to do a few times, yeah.
Okay.
Don't feel bad if you don't understand it immediately, just try to like grasp it as you're doing the mechanic.
Let's just do some polls.
Yeah, I agree. We wasted far too much time already.
Cause that is it. Laika confuses Joey, and I think Joey confuses Laika back.
I don't know what's so hard to understand about 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Different thought processes mean that different things make sense to different people. You should know this considering how much you have to deal with me and my weird brain train.
I don't have enough tanky for some reason. Now I'm sad.
Healers and tanks do not want tether. Right?
Got it.
DPS do not want
Do
rot.
not want rot. So DPS are going to start in the boss's hitbox, directly south, stacked up.
Healers and tanks need to be on their little spots. Now watch if you have rot. If you have rot, you don't need to go grab one if you need. Okay. We're all good. Except for Zata, sorry. Now DPS need to grab a tether. Someone needs to grab mine. No, so Laika, you need to grab mine. Laika, you need to grab mine.
Yes, someone took one off me.
We also need to spread out with those tethers.
The tethers go north, correct?
Yeah.
Generally, yeah.
Okay. That was my
West.
fault for blocking.
Yeah. Yeah. West, northwest, northeast, and east should be safe, while everyone else can stay directly south.
Whoa.
Wait, do I not vote on the first hit?
You were standing on top of me. It probably cleaves.
Oh, yeah, it's a cleave. Okay.
Also, I didn't get rot even though I tried.
Oh, no, it eventually got to you, I thought.
No, it
No, I
No, it didn't. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, I thought
The
you
other
did.
person might have moved.
We're going directly north.
God damn it.
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Just do mechanic.
We're fine here, right?
Going to the fire.
Stack. 2 stacks.
Just looking at us.
Whoops.
Oh!
I thought it went off already.
Where are you going?
It was 2
You're
stacks.
Yeah, where did it?
I forgot
Northerly
how we were
shift.
doing that.
Northerly
Sword.
shift. Sword.
Cool, that's off.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I died.
So how are
Funny how he
we?
just chills there.
How are we doing the fire spread again?
We were doing 2.
Stack.
Yeah, it's 2. No, fire is not spread. Fire is 2 healer stacks.
Or, you know what I mean, light parties.
It was
Yeah,
supposed to be. I forgot who was in my group last week. I think it's our usual light party groups. So I think you're
Yeah.
with me, yeah. And then I'm
Okay.
usually going this side.
Yeah, lightning goes off, and then we just spread to the left and right of it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we can't because the fire tile is about to blow up. If you're on the tile when it blows up, you die or take a damage down.
Oh,
then
Everyone has to move. Just 2 group has to move further.
yeah.
example.
have
Like, you were on lightning and you died because of that.
I was on lightning.
Oh yeah, I know, but everyone was dead with fire by then. But
Yeah,
no, I didn't touch lightning.
I'm talking about that
lightning.
Haru.
Yeah, I know. I thought lightning went off already.
We can have one in front and one behind the boss.
That's
That's
tricky.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should. 2 groups should probably be in front of boss, so they get up time. Well, then again, we have melee here as well.
You can
It
max
doesn't
melee.
matter.
I don't think they're that
So, as soon as the tiles spawn, you need to like drag him as far as you can before Pinax cast.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to have the
Yeah.
boss there, so it's kind of
Yeah.
disorienting.
That's
I
okay.
didn't.
Because we didn't swap right.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to actually cleave. There's a lot of busters in the game that like to cleave, but they don't.
It is funny how he just chilled there though.
Yeah.
He's like, you!
I'll come all the way over there.
Okay, let's try the thing again that we were doing.
And
Oh, do you
tethers are
guys
going
just
north
pick
then,
the
right?
other ones?
Yes. Tethers are
Spread,
going
yeah, spread out between
Yes.
north and west and east.
I
Right,
think
I mean,
I'll-
Me and you can just fuck off, Haru, if we get it. So.
I'm going to
I forgot
try.
to spread.
Oh.
The floors look similar. Actually.
I'm gonna try to Divine Veil the Blood Rakes instead of this raid wide.
Okay.
Reason why is I have wings here and everyone's grouped up behind a boss more or less. This should cover the raid wide coming up.
I think I was out
People
of that.
weren't in it.
I got it. I'm the furthest away, and I got it.
Well, just a lot of people weren't in it.
Okay, so tanks and
That's-
healers do not want tether. Tanks and healers do not want tether.
Tanks and healers want nothing.
So they do not want rot. So tanks and healers start in the boss.
DPS, go to your little part spot. Watch if you have a thing. If you don't, you need to come
If
in
you don't have
here.
rot, go and get.
Someone
get it.
needs to get mine. Mad needs to come in and Leica need to come in. Okay.
Okay, so tanks and healers stay in. Tanks and healers stay in because we need to get their tethers. Oh no, they. Oh shit, you're right.
Someone
did.
needs to grab mine.
I'm trying to grab. I'm like in the boss trying to grab that tether. Nothing. It's not going on me.
We actually need to move out for the tethers.
Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right.
go in.
Oh no.
So for that one, after we swapped roll calls, DPS would have stayed in while tanks and healers moved out. Okay.
Let's go ahead and before LD drops, let's try to practice Pinex positioning. If it lasts that long. No, it's not. Rip.
Who's practicing Pineax here?
It's not Pinex.
We want to practice.
Oh,
with
you meant- oh, you meant
positioning
Z
for,
moving.
Yeah, because
I
the
thought you-
timing of the casts.
I thought I'm like, okay.
Because we need to know how quickly and how far we can move them before it's too late.
Yeah, I
Oh,
might
too
need a
late.
safe. I think we'll have to save sprint. You're gonna have a safe sprint for that.
I thought
Yeah,
my
so
man
at
wanted
the
to
end
practice
of
groups.
Water.
at the end of the cast
Yeah, it's
before
lightning poison.
Pinax, you gotta book it.
God. He wants to
That
sit.
was a spread after that. Gross.
Okay, I guess I'll move slightly further in boss hitbox so I can cover more people.
Same deal if we're spreading mad.
Oh, yeah, Simon,
always go in
and
the same direction.
yeah, I hope you get. I
Really
hope
quick,
you get
for
the
melee that
kill.
might not know this, for the flank, you see that bit of the back circle on the target ring where it ends?
Mm.
Yeah.
As long as you hit that, that counts as a flank.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that doesn't matter how close to the edge it is.
I think we all know that, Blockhead.
I'm just making sure, because there are people way the fuck out.
I don't want to say it.
Well,
Games
see,
Victoria's
okay,
Day.
to explain why I'm all the way out, I'm preparing to watch for the blood rake, and I don't want everybody in the same spot, because then I can't see who is.
I mean, we can move after.
No, I
everybody.
know. I'm pre-positioning.
What's this we can move?
Definitely bug that.
Okay. I mean, where else am I gonna use wings, though?
Mm.
Could you use it for the one before the tank cluster? After we resolve the tethers, would that work?
Oh, okay, sure,
That
I'll
one's
do
kind
that.
of spicy.
Do that then.
Yeah, watch between.
I also
me and
forgot there
you.
was one there.
Yeah, everyone was dead for it.
Yeah, so then I use the Divine Veil here.
Healers and tanks do not want tether. Healers and tanks want nothing. So we want healers and tanks need to be in. Watch if you have rot. If you don't have rot in your DPS, please come in one at a time. Okay, Mad and Harder need to grab.
Okay, so now tanks and healers need to go south so we can get your tethers.
Yeah.
Someone get my tether.
Yeah, me stole mine.
Ooh.
There we go.
There you go.
Alright, everyone behind me now for wings.
It's painted.
Everyone's actually behind me. Nice. Buster?
Oh, I don't want to be there anymore.
You moved in too soon! It clipped me!
I'm sorry.
I was trying to move!
That's my bad. Alright.
Get ready. Yeah, get ready to look.
For Speedy Gonzalez.
Get ready to move the boss, yes.
I am looking. Eyes open.
East.
What a bitch.
This sucks.
Thunder
Being first?
and fire. So we want to be... So the two group, you're going to go far.
Oh.
I
Oh.
tried Mayu.
Not that?
Northerly
Not
shift. Northerly shift.
Let's knock back.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
shit.
The other
I thought it
knockback.
was- Yeah.
I forgot it was knockback.
Damn. That's crazy.
For the fire, we don't have to wait for lightning to go. Oh wait, we do have to wait for lightning to go off.
You could
But
have...
there's
Oh, sorry. No, you go. I was going to say...
Finishing this, don't worry about me.
You could have, like, spread out in this tile, because...
So for knockback, what I was gonna suggest
Why do I...
is what is it called? Get knockback by the water towards where we need to get towards the shift, and then invuln the shift. Because if it's going to be stack, we need to be in our pairs. Or it's easier for it to be in our pairs, and you'll still have the uptime for the boss.
What is
I don't know if that
happening
I don't know if I
here?
word that properly.
Knockback into the knockback. I think that's the intended.
Oh, what is...
What is
Hey, I'm an acting
it?
tank.
I'm
Yeah,
healer.
I don't-
acting-
Hey, this is pretty accurate. I'm dead, and I'm an acting tank.
There's elemental
Nice.
resistance down.
When the
Blood
effect
rage.
expires, non-tanks will sustain heavy damage. However, being hit by certain actions will remove this effect without resulting damage.
I screenshotted the healer one.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. And it's gonna have those. So I'm an acting tank.
Right.
I got it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
so
not
I
based
take
on your
the
actual
healer.
role. It's based on your debuff.
So I take
These
a
are all
healer.
tanks.
Okay,
those
so
have big explosions.
they're not just big explosions, they do a shitload of damage even with mitigation.
I like how you got chased by all of them at the end.
Okay, so
Look over
Well,
here.
hold on. Let's rewind it. Let's go to the mechanic before we talk about a new mechanic, because we still died to the mechanic before it.
yeah, I was trying to say it's not bad, but people kept talking over me.
Yeah. So knockback into what I was saying is knockback. Like get hit by the water knockback, but then if it's cape knockback, invuln it. That way we're still on the boss for what is it? Uptime. And if it is what is it? Light parties, we're already in our light parties. We don't have to worry about getting knocked back away from our group.
Yeah, I just need to know that. I just needed to get the timing down because I knew it was knocked back into the water. The water was gonna knock back. I just didn't know when it was gonna go off.
Yeah.
So.
And
well,
then if it
the spreader stack doesn't go off for quite a while though. We have a lot of time for that part.
we do, but if we're getting knocked back away from the boss, then that's a lot of missed uptime for the tanks and melee.
We can
Because
just... Sorry.
No, I was gonna say because we're gonna have to stay for light parties if we get
Yeah.
knocked back from the other side. But if we invuln the second knockback and just spread the light parties around the boss, you guys can still get the uptime for that.
Just invuln
How's it
both. It
going,
covers
though?
both.
Does
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can time
I
it.
did it. I did it, and I didn't get knocked back by either.
The timing on it is about 75% into the cast bar for shifts, is when the water fires off. You could time it right there and it'll cover both. That's if it's cape and knockback. It could be knockback and sword.
If it's knockback and sword, I would still say. Well, knockback, invuln the knockback, and then if it's knockback and sword, we're already in the safe spot. And then if it's spread, we know how to spread.
Yeah,
I hope.
I handled it anyway.
Do we though? Do we know how to spread?
I'm hiding. No! Hey, this is my hiding spot! Get out!
And he is the Eddie to Zato.
Get out!
Yeah, there's way too many people in there. Get out. Ow.
It's
My,
really
my
popular
spot
Zato.
now.
So then, the second one that happened, the blood rake that gave us all acting whatever.
That would be for the orbs.
Yeah.
So it's not based on your actual roll, it's based on what debuff you get now.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to throw something out there. I mitigated that with Sheltron and it still did double my health. So there's a chance we need more than one person to soak that.
We don't. There's
We
8
don't?
orbs. There's 8 orbs.
Are you
No, you
sure?
can get no. There's thrice come ruin, so it's also possible. Yes, it's still thrice come ruin, not what I thought it was gonna be.
What's thrice come ruin?
That's where if
If
you
you-
take it 3 times, then you die, which means that you can take things 3 times. So you can
Yeah,
take.
but
I
Yeah.
thought it was twice Cameroon in this fight.
yeah, but if you're doing pairs, then you only need to take 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying like it could still be you can take 2, because you can.
Yeah. I'm just saying the damage I took was enormous.
Get a load of this guy. Didn't do Bosnia or Delabrum. Doesn't know
Matt-
what thrice come ruin is.
I'm
That's
proud I
bad.
didn't do it.
Matt's hella angry.
I think it might be something different because once you get hit, you lose that debuff straight away.
So that means if you have acting healer and it's the healer bubble, that means you can't
You
take
can't
that.
take the healer bubble, no.
But then if someone that doesn't have the acting healer takes it, they don't die, but then they lose the debuff. If I'm reading the
Yeah.
debuff correctly.
I'm not sure if it takes your roll into account as well. So say a DPS gets a healer debuff, they can't take DPS or healer bubbles. I don't know if it's that.
Well, we
Well,
didn't have
no,
everybody
or if
up.
it's just-
we didn't have
everybody
anybody
doing
up.
that, so-
I would assume that it doesn't take your actual roll into account because it doesn't sound like you could be able to solve the mechanic that way.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever. But because
Maybe.
of deaths, we had so many tank bubbles there. So when you lost your, did you lose your debuff before you took the second?
Me? I died. I was dead.
No, I'm sorry, Blockhead.
Hi, what's up?
When you took that massive damage, did you take a bubble before then? And
No,
lose the debuff. Right. Okay.
that was the initial hit.
Okay. I was just asking just in case you did it correctly, lost the debuff, then walked into a tank orb.
No, I had acting healer, and I walked into a DPS orb, I'm pretty sure.
There's no
I
DPS
don't
orbs.
There were no, it was all
It-
tank X orbs.
Then
I
it
think.
was a tank one. I definitely
was
did not
tank
walk into a
healer.
healer.
Hmm.
Well, let's try
In
it
that
again.
case,
Yeah,
I was
let's
gonna
take a
say
look.
that's why I'm wondering if it takes both into account.
Where are you going, Mimi?
I don't know. To the
Wherever she
spikes.
I mean, we're not that. This isn't bird, so I wouldn't worry about that quite yet.
I can be a little duck. Follow me.
I'm actually enjoying learning this as opposed to the last fight.
I'm
Wonder-
suffering.
If you do it correctly, if it doesn't blow up as big,
Maybe.
Maybe.
because it's huge. Like, how do we do that?
Alright, I was
Very
supposed to say
carefully.
that. Fuck.
All 8 at the same time, but watch out!
You say that as a joke, but
Actually,
That is how you
pretty
like
sure.
it.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to light ramp in that shit. I
Cool.
think that's. I'm really hoping that's not why people are saying Ilya.
Light rampant.
Okay, so
DPS,
DPS
no
do not take
tether.
tether.
Oh,
Oh,
Just
my.
died from damage.
Useless.
Pathetic.
DPS want
DPS?
nothing.
Want nothing. So DPS are going to start in to get rid of rock.
Wait a second. Did we get a fourth?
DPS and Z.
Oh, that
Yeah,
means
'cause I was
DPS and
dead.
tanks. Oh, fuck. That's actually bad.
Not necessarily.
Okay, now DPS and I guess Z stay out, so we can get the tethers. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. I don't want anything. Matt, take this
You
back.
don't want it.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. Shit. You're DPS.
I got you.
Whatever.
Alright,
Monster.
heals, heals.
Made it?
I almost killed you, man. I'm sorry.
I can get the red.
Buster
I
coming
think
in.
me dying there just fucked it all up.
Good Leica cooldown?
I'm a raid buff.
I'm gonna stay here so Zato can run away.
Go, that's
There
a
we
go.
go. It's a lot of damage.
Wow, that's huge.
That's a lot of damage.
Where is here?
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know where here was.
I'm sorry for being really small.
I see an explosion like immediately to my left.
Alright, pay attention.
I'm looking.
South. We want to be on this tile.
Wow, it doesn't fucking matter. He stops right there.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Off that tile.
Yeah, just make sure you're off that tile.
Only 2 go in
Mimi's
more.
group is staying.
Yeah. But we're gonna
We need
scooch
to
over.
stay off
We're
the-
like you cannot be that close.
You told him
Yeah.
to scoot already, so he moved.
Knockback, cape.
Oh,
You're
right.
anti-knockback now.
Northerly shift. Okay.
Oops, I stepped in it.
Spread.
Oh,
Spreads
okay.
are going out.
So the water goes off right in the middle of shift. You have the casting.
Oh, it's a
block.
ton of time to spread there.
Yeah. I'm taking the solo. Don't worry about me.
I don't wanna be
As you run over our healer.
Yeah, because I need to get away from everybody.
Just keep everyone alive, so we can see the debuffs and the orbs. I wouldn't even worry about getting people up.
So wait a second.
Sucking it up. Lish.
Wait a second. Wait. He's only
Heal.
ever.
Not
No. He's only ever blood raked there for healers and tanks, and then also
because people are dead. Don't
No, that's why I'm saying it, because that also might be affecting this mechanic.
It is. That's the point. He's blood
Bedful
raking
baloney.
and then he's making the orbs based off of that.
So we actually might have acting DPS, but we don't have it.
That's what we said earlier. Because we're dead, it's all messed up.
We have acting tanks and healers and elemental resistance downs out right now. On a few people. Few people
Yeah.
have elemental resistance down.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again. The healer.
Let me try taking it-
You do need 2 people for that. Me and Z just survived that.
Okay.
It does take your regular roll into account. I took a no DPS one, and I died.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it takes your roll and the debuff you've got into account.
Not just that, you need 2 people in the explosion.
I don't think it's 2 people in the explosion. I think it's.
I took like 5k, but 2 people in explosion.
Yeah, if you get hit by like just one by yourself, it's like double your HP. So yeah, and with thrice come.
I think.
No,
I
I
think
think with
Maybe
thrice.
that's why I died.
No, I think with thrice come ruin, that says that it. Yeah, with all that combination, you're definitely gonna have to take 2, and you're gonna have to take them with somebody else.
We could do it a few more times, and if we're still frustrated on it, we could look up if you want.
Let's just get there alive.
Yeah,
Just
let's try to
double
get.
check
Yeah, we can still practice it.
Just
Oh,
to double check, is it thrice come ruin or twice come ruin?
Thrice.
Right, it's definitely thrice. Okay.
It is not.
That-
It's
yeah.
not deliberate origine. It's not twice.
Okay, I know him.
Don't worry, Kula, we don't know
twice.
either.
Yeah. So I was just triple checking.
So moving to like the front and back of the boss for the fire stack is too far. Should we do like the sides of it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What was it? Last week. Just keep one group, like directly, I guess, to the boss's north, in front of the boss, and then one just moves to the side. That should be. I think that should be good enough for us.
Okay. So 1 stay and then 2 move to the side.
Okay.
I think that works. Yeah.
It's
We'll
not,
try
it's
this.
not, it's not
Doesn't
a
have
huge
the fire.
AoE.
The side that's not gonna be the tile that's
Panel.
blowing up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So the tile that just went off.
Yeah.
I just want to say I like this boss mechanically, but moving him sucks.
Yeah, Mr. Raid Noises said that moving it like that is the uptime strat. Allegedly.
Man.
That's the uptime threat.
So the alternative is much worse. Got it.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
He just cast locks a lot. That's all.
What's an uptime?
Can I eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys have to be close to the boss to hit it.
Munch. Someone's food fell off.
Me. I'm good now though.
The suit's
Good
been
range to
overcut.
get extra range.
Did you hear that laugh just now?
Hmm?
How come Matt has so much fucking HP?
Why not?
He got pants, didn't he?
He's got a lot of HP. DPS do not want tether. So we need to move out after passing rot.
If you have to. Healers and tanks do not want rot.
So healers and tanks start in.
DPS on your little spot.
Wow, this
Emmy.
sucks.
Emmy.
Yep.
Thanks.
This is gonna suck. I'm just gonna have to leave.
Okay, if you don't have rot, go get it. And DPS, stay south, so we can pass our tethers to the tanks and healers. They all have them. They go away.
I need someone to grab my
Blockhead.
tether.
No, you
Please.
want the tether.
No,
You want the tethers.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry, Matt.
Good night, Matt.
I'm so sorry.
It's fainted.
It's okay, we're still getting used to remembering
me.
it.
I'm back, y'all.
We'll just need to see it more.
Red rum.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll
Not
get
for long.
plenty of practice on this.
I think I'm just like tripping over the mechanics because there's a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in, and it's like it's in reverse order in a way.
Yeah, it's tripping me up bad.
I also think we're thinking too far ahead. Like, let's just focus on what we have gotten to and
True.
focus on
Where we
living.
going?
Yeah, that's why I always say let's not talk about the mechanic until we can get past the mechanic before it's clean.
East.
Shit.
Well,
I went the wrong way.
I guess we're going over here. Meditate, meditate.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Water.
let's just practice.
Water and
What do you
spread.
mean?
Not back in thread.
Knock back and
Not
spread.
pop your anti, not back now.
Oh shit. And
Spread
spread.
out, spread out, spread out, spread out.
Sorry, I didn't realize the timing on that. My bad.
Westerly shift.
Sword.
Sword.
Go to the edge.
Proximity.
And light
Oh.
party stacks.
oh.
Dropsy. Nani?
That's what happens
Were
when
you
you
on
walk
the
through
tile?
You
it.
walk through the water. No, if you
Yeah.
walk through the Santo, you
Oh.
get the debuff. It's like 3 or 4 seconds.
No, I don't want this.
I get it.
Well, that's the
Water.
first time we've seen water first.
Water
Yeah.
is active. I get it.
Water active sucks.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that pattern blows. Okay, I'm going to go the right way this time.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Hi, Mitsu. How are you?
I don't believe it for a second.
I'm gonna try to not overthink this mechanic and just focus on it.
Just put your brain in reverse. You'll be fine.
I'll reverse my blood flow. Killing myself instantly.
The plural of phoenix is phoenix.
Is it
Phoenixes.
like,
Phoenix.
is it like cacti where you put an eye at the end?
Oh my god, it's Panakis.
Peni. No, it's the plural of penis.
It's not Peni.
It's actually phallus.
Stop.
Did you say to the
No,
phallus?
No, man.
Hmm.
I think it's a whom more like thinking emoji.
Anyway, healers and tanks do not want tether. DPS do not want rot.
Okay, DPS start in the boss.
DPS want tether.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we're gonna stay in the entire time. Tanks and healers are gonna pass their they're gonna get their rots, and then they're gonna go directly south.
I already have rot, sorry.
So then you go directly south, so that we can get your
Meaning-
tethers.
No, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one overthinking this.
Good
I
job!
was
We
fine
did
last
it!
Faded.
Yeah, no, I was moving south
Battle.
so that way they would make sure they wouldn't not grab it from me.
No, you're fine.
I should have put soil down! I'm stupid! Sorry.
Just make sure they're healed for the tank busters.
I
Trusting
can
your
troop with
healers,
that one.
Haru. No mana ward.
I was saving it.
Sorry, I was just like, oh look, we did it, and I forgot to put soil. I can only
Come the
do so much by
towels.
myself. I'm sorry. No, that was my my motto last year. I should know
North,
better.
North.
Please shut up, Mimi.
Damn, that's a.
Oh, that's a little
Phoenix.
further.
I think it's because he was more further in that direction. That's why he moved.
You
that
want to
far.
get off that. You want to get off that, by the way, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Matt, you're on the fire tiles. So.
Northerly shift.
North sword.
Sword.
Anti-knockback now.
Knockback. Now.
Spread after.
Bread.
Oh, it's spread.
Reading that.
Yikes.
Stay spread for a little bit. It comes out later.
Oh my god. Hurry up.
Takes 10
Now?
years.
Jesus.
Hey! Got more people alive.
Yeah.
Pink
Yeah,
butter.
I'm here too.
Oh, stop moving!
For my. Oh!
Wait, why did I have that?
I shirt. That's my bad.
I'm being sucked. Being sucked.
Murder.
You killed me.
Oh, I see what to do for the elements. That's stupid.
Why is it tether 3 of those and I'm... Oh no. Oh, I just realized something.
Let's see who
Because-
gets the elemental resistance down.
Yeah, we're gonna get elemental resistance down, and you see how it tethers 3 of them. That means we can't get hit by those 3. So that means I think we need to end in the tile that wasn't tethered.
Acting
Oh, there's a
DPS.
DPS now.
I need a partner.
Acting DPS.
I mean, it
and
doesn't
this
really
is-
matter.
I'm an acting healer.
Oh, I mean,
Here's the
act-
elemental resistance
It's
down.
kind of hard to do it without everyone alive. In fact, I don't think it's possible.
Oh
and a
yeah.
blood rake.
I don't think it's possible. You're right.
Right, like let's try running into the
So
tank
I need
one.
a healer one.
Yeah, we can take time.
Here.
I'll take this one.
Lady, come here. Let's take this.
Owie!
Oh, ow.
Okay,
still
yeah,
did
because
130.
I'm
Told me
tank, I
to
still
come here,
die.
so I went to that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
So it's. So it is what we said. It takes your actual roll and the roll it gives you into account.
And it's still 2
So-
people. Okay.
So I had acting tank,
So you can't
And-
take tank or DPS
and-
ones.
and I took a healer bubble for 138,000.
That's why you need 2 people.
Yeah, you need 2
It's both.
people.
It's what we were both saying. So you gotta stack with another person and not get your own roll.
Ideally, it looks like no matter how many people are alive, 8 orbs are gonna come out.
Yeah.
Which is
8
why also I'm saying, like, even if you could survive one, I don't think it's possible to do the orbs properly because they're tethering to multiple people and going in different directions. So I think regardless, we're gonna need all 8 people alive for that.
So I think it's gonna be something like with everybody up, the tanks and healers will get all DPS.
Yeah.
The DPS will get tanks or healer.
I guess it's hard to tell because we haven't had everyone alive. I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
can DPS get tethered to DPS orbs?
Yes. So what I think is going to be the case?
Are you saying yes as like a guarantee yes, or yes just you
Yes, I think. Yes, I think. What I think is going to be the case is going to be something like both healers stacked together. They can't touch a healer orb or a DPS orb, so both the healers take the tank orbs. Whereas the tank take the healer orbs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, we pair up like DPS and then healers and tanks, or healers,
Yeah.
tanks.
That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said. It's
I don't
in
hear you
chat.
over everyone. I
Look
don't.
at chat.
When? Where?
Roll,
Where in chat?
roll. I think tanks can pair, the healers can pair, and then the DPS with the same acting role pair.
150k and healer one. Oh, I see you. Like right after the Divine Veil, and then they started talking about their tank stuff.
DPS with the same acting role pair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be like 2 DPS get acting healer, 2 DPS get acting tank.
Could we just sack Leica and then have Leica run through all the orbs with the Transcendent buff?
This is
I
not
think that's-
A4S.
I think that's
Yeah,
the
No.
We're gonna A4S this one, yeah.
All right, Leica, you're up.
People did it because that fight is dog shit.
So, what I was thinking is, assuming everyone is alive, if we're gonna pair people up, why don't we start in our protein positions to bait orbs? Like, well, do orbs even bait, or I think they're gonna bait to the closest person.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen. Well, I guess it's hard to tell because not everyone's been alive.
Let's just-
I know.
It's meant to be one per person.
Yeah.
Let's all try to stay alive so that when we get to that mechanic, we can
Yeah.
determine it with the control.
Yeah.
Just even if you lose uptime or something, just focus on doing the mechanics so we can establish a baseline.
Just to be a dirty cheat, from what I've seen, it's one per person, and you get tethered to your own main role.
And then once we understand, like we can start getting back
Exactly.
uptime stuff.
Exactly.
I don't want your cheats. I'm reporting you to teacher.
Teacher, Leica brought a
Shut-
cheat sheet in his knapsack.
Detention
Shut
for your
the
ass.
fuck
See ya.
up.
And then the teacher calls you a narc.
He's got notes in his trapper keeper.
Okay.
That's why
Got a
trapper
calculator.
keepers are banned.
Teacher, he's using a calculator.
It's under the
Okay.
desk.
We had one teacher in high school.
I'm the
called a
English
trapper
teacher,
keeper,
what
and,
do you
everyone made
want?
Fun of him.
If he's
You
using
should.
calculators to solve English, that's fucking impressive.
Raise his hand. Weren't you supposed to assign homework today?
I'm gonna fucking strangle you if you're that kid.
You were that kid.
Damn, that went out too early or too late.
I could use some
DPS,
homework.
DPS do not want tether. DPS do not want tether.
But I think it's more of a, have you turned in your homework for today?
Yeah, that one too.
Healers
That's a
and
good one.
tanks do not want rot.
Okay, healers and
Forgot to-
tanks in the middle.
Forgot to collect homework today.
Look, I did it.
You're muted again, by the way.
Oh, whoops. No, me.
No, Mimi.
Someone.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like,
DPS past tether.
I'm like all confused trying to
What the hell?
figure Mimi out. I don't know what's going on.
Did you run into the wall, Leica?
Mimi came dangerously close. I hit the back button and backed into the wall.
Leica. Holy shit.
Sorry. Oh,
Oh, that wasn't fainted because I was dead.
Let's just should
Yeah.
we wall it?
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I did not know what was going on after I realized Mimi wasn't talking to us.
Please,
So,
please take the tethers north.
So instead of
Sorry.
reflecting on our halcyon days in school, let's focus on the fight.
And please take the tethers north.
Like, how did you touch the wall?
There was more than enough room. Like, you were fine.
Mimi grabbed tether and she was close to me, and I didn't want to be a
didn't- well, no.
casualty. So
I didn't want to go through and possibly lose my tether to the other side. That was my.
if you
worry.
walk through somebody with a tether,
You can't lose your tether.
it'll
Yeah,
just go
but
straight through.
I thought there were gonna be people in between.
You guys went, you went out too far too early, so I wasn't able to grab a tether, so I grabbed yours instead.
You guys don't
Okay,
wanna, don't run so
we
far.
have 20
That's
minutes. We have 20 minutes. Let's focus.
Let's try to get through Pinex alive.
I
That'll
knew
be our
she was
goal tonight.
muted because she was getting distracted and telling a story, and I couldn't hear her.
Yeah, instead of story time, let's focus.
Oh no, that means they didn't hear my funny rebuttal. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle this at all. I'll just
fine.
save. Yeah, I'll just save it for
Fine.
big one afterwards.
I reprisal that, so we should be
Healer,
fine. for turn three.
DPS, no tether. DPS, nothing.
Okay, so DPS start mid, and then after we lose our rot, we're gonna go directly south.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice, spread that out. I'm addling.
Blockhead.
But oh right, yeah. Fine man, boss, fine boss.
Faint.
Mimi, also spread out directly west to give the tanks a little bit more room north.
What's that?
I HG'd a little early, but it should still work.
Yep, tank busters.
Maybe not. Actually. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
Get him up.
Yeah.
He's up.
Alright, Z. It's up to you.
Good
You got
luck.
this.
Yep, good luck.
I panicked and I hit HG way too early. Yo, a 30k ED.
Here we go. Draw.
West. This guy's such a
So
scumbag.
close.
It's because he was off center to begin with.
Water
Knockback
Water.
and
and
spread.
spread. Anti-knockback right about now.
Now.
And remember, it's a quick spread.
Shit.
Draw. There's no way I hit you. Bullshit.
That felt a lot faster.
This is
South Cape.
healer.
I don't know which way south is.
Oh,
We're
Wait,
gonna,
wait,
we're
wait.
gonna have to number north, east, southwest, aren't we?
Oh my god, it was a knockback into groups. Oh,
Yeah.
it takes forever to go off though. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the fourth tile takes ages, but the first two are quick.
Mine was so tiny. I don't know how I hit her.
This time I will
Yeah.
not HG too early.
Do you think it's time to get rid of these numbers so we can number the cardinals?
I agree, yeah.
Okay.
I think we generally know how to spread out now after doing it a few times. I hope.
I'm scared to dash back in after knockback poison. Is that just me?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kind of feeling it out though. So
I'll fix these markers next week.
Yeah. Second poison goes off a long time after everything. I feel like you guys have more than enough time.
That was
this
really...
the same applies for groups too. This
The-
set
the
last
second
tile in general
poison?
takes forever.
If it's
Well,
second
it-
pile poison, it's pretty fast.
No, I mean after the cape, after shift. If it's the poison after that, after cape,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you
Okay.
have plenty of time.
Yeah, the fourth tile.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it
If
goes
it's the
like
first pair, you guys are on your own. Not my problem.
yeah, it feels like the second tile fires off with GCD after the first.
Very fast.
So you have about 2.5 seconds, give or take, to react. That's why you need to pop that anti-knockback as soon as possible. Well, not as soon as possible, but on the right time.
DPS do not tether. No tether DPS.
Healers and tanks, no rot.
So DPS will go in, we'll take rot, and then we stay in.
I mean, be careful. Man needs to take a rot. Now DPS go in. That's what you need
Here,
to
you
do.
can have this.
This is a fuck.
Yeah, I've like
I stood on blockhead and somehow took Haru's tether.
Would you like that pass, Z?
We need to be tighter on everything.
I got this. Oh shit! I don't know how this is gonna pan out.
I think it's fine. Emmy, don't stand on me.
Okay, goodbye.
Just in case. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to get through Pinex.
South.
Hey.
Not bad. Nice.
And then fire after.
Yep, don't forget to move off of fire after lightning goes off. Okay.
Good job, y'all.
Mostly.
Water.
Hey, anti-knockback.
Kate
Now.
south. Now.
Spread out.
Spread.
Oh, that's his team. It's not people.
Hi, Matt. This is my spot. Ow.
Did it give me a fucking...
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pick me up.
I got
so we-
distracted. I'm sorry, Blockhead.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
okay, I've been distracted all night.
He's getting hit hard.
Uh-oh.
Poison.
Please,
oh,
Transcendent. Please. work.
Poison is gonna be safe later.
I
Yep.
got blood raked there.
Get Mad. She's casting Mad. Ignore. Just heal us, Mimi.
Gonna do what I can.
Let's try to get in protein positions.
Idea.
Like a go to lightning.
He won't move. Sorry.
He's there.
Acting healer. I'm Leica's partner.
maybe I wanna be.
I need to
Alright,
grab
Leica,
two.
where are we going?
My partner.
Oh, whoa.
This is everybody because he's just picking up the borbs.
Okay, wait for the tethers to go out.
Baloney bursts.
I'm gonna go up here.
Where's my buddy?
So we need to take
Yes,
tank.
I'm right here.
We need another healer one.
Oh!
Oh, maybe.
I can't take that.
Maybe. Oh!
Damn.
No. No one took any. No one took any of the DPS ones, did they?
Nope.
Yeah, the DPS ones are still up.
I noticed the healer one spawned exactly 90 degrees clockwise from where I was standing.
Well, that's because
That's
Mayuri and
what I
I
need to
were Mayuri and I were standing already in that direction, and we tethered, and it picked us both in that corner.
Do you think we
Yeah.
could? Do you think we could bait it that way?
Yes, you can. You can bait it.
I think it's just baited to whoever's closest. Like
Yeah.
mine is directly behind me. Everyone else is like directly behind theirs, except for the people that were like already paired up.
It tethers to, so the healers will tether to the healers.
Okay, real quick. Who all got a DPS debuff? Is it the
All the
healers and
tanks and
tanks?
healers.
Healers and tanks got DPS debuffs.
So, in theory, no matter what you are, you always move 90 degrees clockwise and then 90 degrees clockwise again.
So 180 degrees.
Yeah, but you do it in 2 movements. So it's not like an immediate movement 180 degrees. You start 90 and then do another 90.
So
If I move 90 degrees from southwest, I'm gonna be at northwest behind Emmy, who's a DPS.
And what was your debuff? Healer or tank?
I don't remember.
Me
I don't-
and Emmy had healer.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
and we
don't.
were across
So,
from
so
each
Mad,
other.
Mad and Harry got tank.
so
Okay, so I'm tank and I had acting DPS. To my clockwise 90 degrees was healer, and then 90 degrees past that was another healer. So I don't
So-
know if it's like that all the time. I'm
No.
just saying.
no, it's because Mayuri and I'm saying Mayuri and I baited this corner. We were both here at like, what is this? West. We were both like at westish, so it put the two that were like right here, the 2 borbs that would be here, those tethered to us. It picked the 2 closest borbs. Yeah, the bad orbs.
Wait.
Are we going into Protean? Is this my spots aren't here, right?
So you so it actually might be best to just do Protean, but with your pair in different cardinal directions. So, for example,
What does that even mean?
what? Huh?
You finish what you're saying, and then I want to explain. I want
So,
to try. I want to say.
For
something.
example, so like Mayuri and I were acting DPS and healer, so we can't take. We have to take the tank ones, right? Yeah, tank ones. So the tanks would be to like our clockwise. So the tanks would get whatever they have next, right? So the tanks would be here. Say for example they were acting. So if they were acting DPS, then we just swap. We go here, and then the tanks take our orbs here. And we would basically like walk them through each other, or the other way
Yeah.
would be they would have to go to the east side, and then we would just swap positions and walk our borbs through each other. And the same would be true for like the DPS. So if the DPS like acting healer would be back here, and then the acting tank would be back here, and just the
I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop you there because
Uh,
if a DPS gets, when the DPS gets DPS and healer, they have to take tank orbs too.
that shouldn't.
No one's taking DPS orbs.
And nobody takes DPS orbs in that case.
But then, how are we? Wait, how does that even work? If we have acting DPS, we can't take it.
I think ignore your own roll. Right? Or wait a minute.
You can't take your roll or the acting roll. It's just one roll you can take.
You can only take one roll.
Then that last one would have been impossible. That doesn't make any sense.
We had deaths going into it, didn't we?
No.
Because-
The acting DPS is always on the tanks and healers.
Yeah.
Is what I've seen.
So we have to swap what we take, but the DPS, huh?
It should still
How
work.
the question is, how are we taking DPS orbs? That's the question. How
Because
is that possible?
DPS can't take them.
How is it possible to take them without dying? That is the
I
question.
think that's what I was trying to say. I don't think healers are going to be taking tank orbs at all, and vice versa for tanks taking healers.
Even though we're
I think
acting
it-
DPS?
That's what I meant was DPS. I don't know why I said healer orbs. My bad. I think it was because I was running towards the healers. Oh, wait. I was taking healer orbs because I had acting DPS. That's right. So, I'm tank and I had acting DPS. Therefore, I can only take healer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's disregarding your own roll and only your acting roll.
That's what I was thinking. Because when I took the DPS orb,
I'm fucking looking this up. I have to fucking know.
I died because I only took it by myself.
Because now we
I
can't.
think the debuff tells you what you have to take.
What?
Because if you look in Static Zephyr, I posted the debuff.
Tanks and healers receive an acting DPS debuff. DPS receive either acting healer or acting tank. In your spread position, the DPS should adjust/swap accordingly so they are positioned directly across from the roll.
Cheating on the last poll.
Look! We're obviously not being...
Ilya!
I feel like if we look up the strat now, we're gonna forget it by the time we run.
Yeah, even if we're doing it on Monday, yeah. I'm just trying to process it.
I think it's the debuff tells you what you have to take.
Let's try that then.
Okay.
Okay. We got time for maybe, what, 1 or 2 more pulls? Let's try
So
to
let's
make the most of
have-
it.
Let's have both tanks go north, and then
Acting tank
both
go...
healers. No, forget about the acting. Just both tanks go north. Both healers go south, and then 2 DPS on each side.
Same acting roll.
Okay, I got it. So, I assume that we might have to flex. Do you want me
Wait,
to
same
flex?
acting roll or same actual roll?
Acting roll for
So
DPS pairs.
the west side will be like acting tank, so they can grab the tank ones if we go clockwise, and then the east side be acting healers to grab the healer ones.
I see what you mean. I guess we
Alright,
could try that.
That makes more sense as
that sounds
movement
pretty
and as a mechanic.
sound. That sounds pretty sound. Holy shit. Okay.
Wordsmith right here.
I'm just trying to figure out whether or not... Like, I was just looking to see
fucking
whether or not, like, it mattered which one are we supposed to be looking at.
I get that, but like if we start looking it up now, we're gonna start looking at how to do it, and we're gonna waste like the last, like, what is it, 5 minutes?
We can do it after raid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Acting tanks west. Acting
Yes.
healers east.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was like, okay, I have to...
So DPS, no tether.
Ow. I just died to damage.
Why are people dying there?
Damage.
Are you missing heals? From before?
I'm right in the middle of the group.
DPS get nothing.
DPS no rot. So DPS start mid, and then we're gonna move out after we lose rot.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Okay, if you have the debuff, go out. Tanks and healers are gonna go in to get the tethers.
But somebody needs to grab Lycos. Hello?
Someone took my tether off me.
Goodbye,
I'm
Emmy.
gonna die. See ya.
I got it.
Blockhead.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like tighten up in there, like
Huh?
like hug each other.
What's going on?
Yeah, I pretty sure.
Like the problem comes in, like we should be treating this like P3S tethers, like
Yeah.
hug each other, because the minute we start spreading out is when tethers start fucking up. North.
He says that's enough. I'm good.
Yeah, like you saw me, I was literally at the wall.
Nice, we got the good pattern.
Remember, get off the fire tile. To
We're missing somebody over here.
No, I think it was.
Cape. Northerly shift. Knockback now.
Oh,
Ow.
Mulligan?
Bread.
yeah.
Yeah, we only had 3 people in that stack, just a heads up.
Mulligan.
So yeah, for that tether pass, just we need to treat that like P3S. Make sure we're tight.
Yeah,
You're right. Shit.
that makes a bit more sense.
Because it's also fine if you don't need rot, if you all just have the miss call. It's perfectly fine if you get that.
I've been saying that. Hug each other.
That's what I'm just reminding people.
Stop bickering. We have 3 minutes left.
I don't know how I keep dying to Blood Rake.
I don't know either. Fix your gear.
I'll throw an intervention on you, I guess. See if that helps.
It's like 40. It's 46k damage I'm dying to.
I think it's just getting server ticks with the heal.
Possibly.
You also have, I mean, you have like weird defense spreads. I don't know if that matters, honestly. Like you have HP, but you don't really have.
If you want, I could reprisal the thing after instead of this. I'll try that next
Maybe.
time.
The blood rake. Yeah.
Because yeah, this we seem fine on. DPS, no tether.
I'm delaying DM so it covers both.
You were perfectly fine for that one.
I took 14k for that one.
I don't
Boy,
know.
you cried both.
Compared to like 46k I took before.
DPS get nothing.
Okay, DPS start in again.
And we're gonna go back and we're gonna just stack and hug.
Yeah.
I love this
After
art.
they take the rot from us.
Okay, so we got miscast, so we move directly south.
Still have rot.
Okay.
I have rot, so I can't get it off you.
I need rot.
I still have rot.
Oh my god, a tether.
That's weird.
Did you move too soon, Mimi?
I had rot. I'm supposed to have rot. I didn't have to take it
Mine's
from
gonna
somebody.
get the rot off Mad. At least that's what it looked like.
Yeah, because I got
shit,
missed.
vanilla.
Sprint's down, just a heads up.
I'm actually gonna be ending in like 2 minutes.
I don't think it
Thank you
matters.
for
This
the
guy's an
raid.
asshole anyway.
Yeah, he'll stop no matter what.
Are you ready?
North.
Go.
And fuck Dracula.
Sometimes he gets a little closer.
I think it's like based on it's like instant split bullshit.
Water.
Water.
Not back with spread.
Remember, the spread's really long.
Pop it now.
Now.
Put it out.
Red.
Good shit.
Nice.
Lightning. Lightning into
Easterly shift.
Sword.
cleave. Light parties. 2 needs to scoot over.
Watch out for the fire.
They can't stand there.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I have to move. Sorry.
We have time here.
No,
Almost.
they only have 3.
Bye,
I think
friends.
we're okay.
No, you're not, because I'm gonna die to this.
Oh.
I'm gonna take you all out with me.
Oh, would you?
Me.
You used your hollowed earlier.
Yeah, I use it for the first buster.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to get ready for work, otherwise I wouldn't mind going over. But
It's all good. It's
Okay.
all good.
and you guys,
Now let's go cheat and look up.
we can.
Cliff notes.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Not
pose
bad.
the question again. in the static, and I want, please give me some form of response in emote reaction to confirm that you are.
An event.
Oh yeah, wait, can I actually do that on the server?
We already checked it.
Well,
Yeah.
just as a reminder.
Who needs to be
Yeah, that's fine.
remembered?
Me! I need it in
Post it
text!
again. Do it, Mimi, do it. Also,
Alright,
can I,
sure.
before people leave, can I say one more thing?
Go for it.
I think it would be in our best interest if when we're talking about mechanics, we don't say that a mechanic does something and we say it with conviction when we don't actually know. And that goes for me too, like with tethers at the beginning, because people, when we're talking about the role stuff, people are saying, well, this is definitely how it is, but we don't actually know. It kind of wastes time doing that.
I agree.
That's fair.
That's a really good point, yeah.
And try not to get too frustrated if somebody doesn't understand the way that you explained it, because different like thought processes are they're just gonna process it differently. And so if somebody tries to explain it a different way, just realize that they're trying to see if that way helps better.
Also,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Also, don't get hung up or be snide over stuff that does not matter in the fight. We waste far too much time doing that.
Yeah. And what Mimi said, that's very fair, but I think part of the issue is that sometimes when people are asking questions, it sounds like kind of accusatory or saying that like something's wrong and stuff.
Yeah.
Like with
really
the way Laika worded it, some of the stuff, it sounded like it was like what Mayu said, like either sarcastic or like saying that what we were doing was like wrong because it wasn't like a different strat or something. I don't know. But yeah, just be careful about how we word things when we're trying to learn mechanics.
Agreed.
I gotta get
Like, be really clear if you actually need something clarified. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
be
Also-
clear with your questions.
Also, I'm sorry for being snappy at the end there. It's just people were getting way too lost in the weeds.
Were you snapping?
I would say, I'll be honest,
I'll
that's
snap.
just that is just that's
No,
just British.
I just told y'all to like quit bickering.
Oh,
That's fine.
We need that occasionally.
yeah. I don't care about that.
Do you mind?
It's okay, like I know it's a British thing.
Every other word is sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
sure that's not a British thing.
Oh no, it's
No,
definitely
it definitely is.
100%
Oh, they're always
a British
talking
thing.
shit. They're always talking shit. Always.
Alright, I do have to wrap up my stuff and get ready for work, but we'll see.
Alright,
Alright.
Before everybody leaves, congrats on downing Bird again, despite our tribulations. We got to do Dracula again tonight, so that's good. And we have
Yeah.
Sunday to look forward to.
Yes, yeah, so no
Yeah.
maps on... So this is not optional. It's not maps on Monday. Well, my Monday, sorry. Your Sunday.
It's not optional.
Yeah, it's not yeah, we're not doing maps, we're doing raid. So don't fucking forget, it's not optional. You have to be here.
Mandatory OT. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
I better be getting paid overtime for this.
Yeah, like, where's my fucking union?
I getting extra
Take it up
potions?
with Yoshi P. I don't know.
Who?
I'm going to my
Okay.
I'm going to my guild leader about this. I'm going to the Thaumaturge guild.
Alright, I'll do this
But-
if I get a 20 next week.
Thank you
Me
for
too.
the Doritos. All right, yeah, I gotta get ready to
Good
go.
blind prog. GG. I'll see you
Bye.
later.
Yeah.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Okay. We gotta go find someone to raid. Yeah, unfortunately, I always have to end at like exactly noon-ish, or I will be late for work. So I have to find someone to raid. Well, it's been a while since I said hi to Ko. I'm gonna say hi to Ko. I don't know how long he's playing Lost Ark. I had no idea what it's Lost Ark about. But oh, he just started. We can go say hi to Ko. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Ta-da! I actually need to add more of my plushies. But yeah, I'm so sorry, yeah. Thursdays I have to end early. We're gonna go say hi to Ko. And I'm gonna get ready for work. Thank you guys for chillin'. Here's my raid message. Unfortunately I do actually have to kind of like scoot really fast. Yep. And hopefully see you guys next time. I guess Monday will actually be an extra raid night and not just chill 14. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go raid! Woo!